me, but we are live for episode 69.
Nice!
That wasn't planned. I just knew that we were gonna do it because
we're just very predictable.
So in tune.
That's it. We are just hive mind.
Yeah.
You know, all said at different times. But we laugh together.
Yes, we do.
We laugh together. We cry together. We'll hit the ground together.
It's in the contract.
It is in the contract. Hi, everybody on the podcast, everybody on YouTube, and everybody here on Twitch.tv. We're Dragonborn Entries, and I'm the Dragonborn Bard, your games master for this Starfinder campaign. Are there any film quotes or lines that instantly give you a call and response? So, like, for me, obviously, you get hot fuzz with, like, the greater good, the greater good. That one instantly goes off for me. What about for you guys? Are there any, like, call and responses that are automatic? Like, if they happen in life, you just have to say them?
Everything.
Yeah. And it's a shame Alex isn't here, because I know that he's got tons. Like, he is just a repertoire of film quotes. Which is why I kind of, like, thought of this one. And the other one I really like is Clever Girl.
I love Clever Girl.
Clever Girl is amazing. It doesn't require the call, but the response for me is like, Clever Girl, all the time. So I like that one. But yeah, have you guys got any that you go to?
I'm trying to think. You mentioned Hot Fuzz, and all I can think of is Hot Fuzz now.
So, because the other one I get is Right You Are, Harry. So, like, any time that you guys say anything, I'm like, Right You Are. So there's that one there.
I got 36 from Harry Potter.
Oh,
How many are there?
36, 37. Yeah. So, last year I had 37.
My one that's currently going, it's not for you, Jen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not that one's a call and response.
Yeah.
Somebody says 36 to go, well, last year I had 37. But then the ones that we just said there, apart from the greater good.
You call me off guard.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I was trying to think more, and I don't think outside of the moment I can think of
it's too organic, that kind of thing, to be able to bring to the forefront.
Yeah, the only other one I can think of, like the massive call and response, is the knock or the shave and a haircut. Shave and a haircut.
Oh.
2 bits.
Do you really want me to do that live and piss off the entire internet?
Well, let's not.
Because Jack knows that I've got a very specific way of doing it.
You like doing it.
And,
oh, God.
Because it annoys people.
Because it rubs people the wrong way. I can't do it, so there's like...
Debrief?
Maybe, yeah.
Debrief.
Debrief.
Yeah, but
Debrief after dark.
Debrief. So if you're on Twitch, stick around for the Drift Debrief, and I'll tell you how to knock on someone's door and really get under their skin before they've even met you. And also, if you're on YouTube, you can sign up to YouTube members, which is a fantastic segue, guys. Thank you very much. As we have the behind the screens tier, which gives you access to things like the Drift Debrief and some content that we shoot before the show, which we just did a little bit of a few minutes ago. Otherwise, I'm actually going to hand straight over tonight to Steph.
And Jack. I've got a helper this time, so get your costume on, lad.
Oh, yeah. Hopefully this stuck on.
Oh, no.
I'll take my glasses off.
Are you going to be right reading your lines?
Will you be able to read your script?
I think I'll be alright.
Okay. Look at him.
Could you put your fingertips together and be like...
Pika-pee!
Pika-pika.
Oh, I've got my head in.
No, down the camera, Jack.
Right. Are we ready?
Clip it.
Right, Henry, come on.
Get in character. Hey guys, thanks a bunch for having me, Trash Ketchup, here today. We're super stoked, aren't we, Dikachu?
Dika-D.
That's right, buddy. We're on our journey to become the very best that ever was. But in order to do that, we need some help from our friends, Fisty, Cock, and of course, Warrior Prince 3D.
Dikachu, Dika-Dika.
Oh yeah! Warrior Prince 3D, they're like the Professor Joke of 3D printing, selling 3D printed miniatures, terrain, cosplay items, so much cool stuff.
Dika-Dika, Dikachu.
Oh, what's that, Pikachu? If you go to www.warriorprince3d.etsy.com and use the code DOTHESTARS, you can get 15% off your order.
Dika-D.
And a free Starfinder badge if you spend more than £20.
Dika-D.
And for this week only, buy one 3D Pokemon card and get one free?
Pikachu.
Wow, Pikachu! You sure do know a lot about Warrior Prince 3D.
Pikachu.
I don't think you can say that on a live stream, buddy.
Pikachu.
Okay, I gotta get Pikachu a snack ASAP. He's hangry. But don't forget, visit warriorprince3d.etsy.com and start your Pokemon Master journey today. Thank you, Jack.
That's it. I hope you enjoyed that.
It's my little treat for you all today. You can keep the outfit.
Now I know how it feels.
I've lost so much, I've got indigestion again.
Oh.
That was incredible. I loved the voice acting.
That wasn't my acting skills, by the way. That is part of the
And that was the MO. I did say to Jack.
That wasn't my complete
like
lack of acting skills.
I genuinely was like, oh, he's really not into this.
See, acting.
Maybe it's that good.
Wow, I was genuinely like, wow, he's, give it. Yeah,
Put some beans in it.
I nearly said a very different.
Put some ginger in it.
Yeah. That's another one that's not got a response. It's like, come on, love, it's like a dead you're like a dead horse.
Put some ginger around it.
Oh, Richard, I hope you like that. Yeah. That was incredible. Thank you so much, Steph. That was
Thank you, Jack.
Thank you.
I have to follow that, so I'm going to keep it nice and light, nice and normal. Please go to rollandplaypress.com, check out their toolkits, all their fantasy GM generator kits and their character kits, and use code Dragonborn10 at checkout, and you get 10% off your Roll and Play Press kits. And they have things in there like tables and ways to build characters, worlds, all those other things like origins and goals, or let's go to another page, and they have party relationships, friends and enemies. All of these you can roll up if maybe you're struggling to make a character, or if you don't have time or space, these books are perfect. Please go out, check out Roll and Play Press, and use that code Dragonborn10 to get 10% off your order. Otherwise, I'm going to throw over to James.
Yeah, so if you've got Amazon, you get a free Amazon Prime subscription every month. It's a great way to support us as a stream for no extra money other than your Amazon Prime subscription. You just need to link your Amazon account to your Twitch account and just click subscribe with Prime. No extra cost, huge support, and it's just free every month. So just show us you there, show us you love us.
Exactly that. Otherwise, we've already mentioned YouTube members. Go out and check that out. We're close to the 1,000. We're like at 9 something at the moment. Please keep the push on. It's amazing. You guys have helped us out loads. So thank you very much. We also have a Discord if you want to join that. We're going to have exclusive giveaways in the Discord away from our channels. This is for private community members only in there. So currently, once we hit the 1,000 subscribers on YouTube, I'm going to do the giveaway on there, but I'm also going to have a DMG, a D&D 2024 DMG, up for grabs in the Discord server, so we only open to Discord members. And it's a nice little private community where people can, check out all the different channels and meet new people, and it's nice that we've seen lovely messages in there.
Indeed. Yes.
Otherwise, check out the merch store, dragonbornindustries.com, where you can get a Dynatech Industries mug specific to the Starfinder campaign, a Grand Advisor t-shirt specific to the Bloodpoint campaign. You can't get Starfinder merch like that in there because I'm not allowed to sell it. Not my intellectual property. But you can get one for free if you spend over £20 with Warrior Prince 3D. You got hot or cold today?
I'm cold today.
I'm cold today. You guys know what I've got. 4-day-old lemonade.
Yeah, delicious.
It's literally been in here since, I think, Friday night.
Wild.
Delish.
Lovely. Wonderful.
What did you go with?
I've gone for a lightly sparkling elderflower pretty with fresh ice.
Fucking hell, that's posh, isn't it?
That is pretty posh.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Got 4-day-old.
I've got water.
Yeah, in a Minecraft.
In a Minecraft.
And we've got some spread ball. I think that's all of our announcements for the time being.
Yes.
Is there anything left for Gals and Pals?
Yes, Gals and Pals. We're doing our big summer party event Saturday, 24th of May. You can get your tickets at happypiranha.com/events. Come play some TTRPGs with us. Meet other gals in the community. We've got karaoke. We've got chocolate fountain, Twister, a scavenger hunt. We have amazing prizes to be won in the raffle. Ian very, very kindly has donated a beautiful chonky D20, and I have an absolute behemoth of I can't even call it a mini, coming from Rich at Warrior Prince 3D, which is literally insane, as well as some other D&D related bits and things. We've got goodie bags, all sorts of lovely things. So yeah, buy your tickets now, come along, hang out, get wasted, have a great time.
Pretty much.
That's it.
Yeah.
And on that note there, I guess we should jump into the nice episode of Starfinder.
You guys will never know what we're speaking about.
Yeah.
Let's move on.
After just over a week of downtime, you know what? My ears literally just like, you know, when they like pressurize, and I try to like depressurize them and read at the same time, like. After just over a week of downtime, the Orion's Hope crew have time to get affairs in order as well as resupply and rest up before wanting to make their trip to Verces, the homeworld of Kazumbra, our party Strix's nanosite, and the place of their brutal upbringing.
Indeed.
The hope is to find and gain information from a figure called the Architect, a mysterious Strix that runs the program that saw Kaz tortured and conditioned until his nanosite abilities were forced to evolve as part of his very being. This figure, the Architect, has been singled out in their journey against the mega-corporation Dynatech Industries as someone who knows the whereabouts of Nimbus Dyne, company CEO, who the party are to help the stewards ascertain under a warrant for crimes against the Pact. If the crew want to know the exact location of Nimbus on Triaxis, they must find the Architect first. We are jumping into today's session as we watch from a hangar bay, somewhere in the middle of Absalom Station, a living ship, small in nature and of strange design, bulbous protrusions made of a yellow glistening amber-like substance to create transparent rooms clump around a short wooden fuselage to create a strange but beautifully organic ship. Short and stumpy with these yellow windows or rooms, and ever-creeping vines and leaves moving around the exterior of this ship. You can tell it's very unique in its composition and design. It might not be very long, but it's definitely wide enough for with those amber compartments and rooms to safely carry a decent complement of crew and passengers. The nature of this vessel is clearly one belonging to the Xeno Wardens, and one of many different living ships cultivated and grown from the unified conservatory. The crew of the Hope watch as this natural living vessel lifts off and exits the hangar bay through the ray shields and departs for the jungles of Castrobel. I hand over to you, the players, now. I should probably point out for podcast listeners, we are James, Steph, and Jack tonight.
Hello.
Hello.
I hand over to you. There go my ears. What would you like to do now?
Well, time to get ready to fly off, I suppose.
I think I finished all my affairs.
Indeed.
I'm all packed. Bear's all packed.
Bear looks built.
Bigger.
Yes. She's made more for defence and keeping us protected. I've seen what's out there. Being behind a desk, you kind of see it behind a screen, behind the safety net of other people doing it. I just want to be prepared.
I think we all need to be fair.
Absolutely.
I bought a few things of this myself from the credits that we've earned. Have you? Yeah.
Yeah, I've got a nice new camera. Look at it.
Oh,
Shiny.
very nice.
Yes.
I've been torturing myself slowly over the past 7
You okay?
days.
Kaz?
You, Kaz!
Oh, this is normal for him,
This
is
is
it?
very normal for Kaz.
Edgy.
It was for a purpose, it's to be more versatile. I think it's worked out, so...
Well, as long as you're happy, kiddo.
Yep, I'm all good.
Good.
You can count on me.
Right, well, Pez, I suppose we should give you the tour of the ship officially, get you situated.
Please. Roos kept threatening to put me in the airlock.
Yep, you will have to spend the first night in the airlock. That is what goes
It's
on.
the rite of passage.
Yeah, you've got to do it.
That's fine.
We've
and,
definitely all done that.
And I've made sure there's a hot chocolate setting on the new coffee machine for you.
Thank you.
But yeah, shall we
Yeah.
hope it up?
I mean, there's no other sort of information we need to get.
Not from
I mean, I've tried to have a little look on, see if there's anything around Keydale that I can sort of find out before we even reach there. But I did find out there were some vehicles and stuff moving around the base of Keydale, which is unusual. Usually it's quite a barren landscape, but not at the minute.
Things are changing, eh?
Yeah. But we may as well head off.
We've also got to decide, do we want to be conscientious space travellers, or do we want to contribute to the climate crisis in the drift?
Oh, climate crisis.
7th strike.
How many strikes are on there?
10.
Oh, okay. Good to know.
Yeah. He goes up and down depending, but I don't tell him when he's gone down because then he gets too secure.
I see.
You know.
Okay. I mean, we're not really on any massive time crunch, so we can just go there my normal travel.
I don't think it would hurt.
No.
Maybe a bit safer and less chance of destroying things on the way. It seems excessive.
Is this taking place on the ship at the minute, or is it like just outside of it?
Start walking back to the ship.
Yeah, this is up to you guys realistically. So I mean, obviously, like you've watched Calyx now embark on this journey on this Xenowarden vessel, and this can be like on the way back to the ship. You can have this conversation on the ship. That's up to you.
Quick pit stop in Spooters.
Let me just make a fake
Old time's
ID.
sake.
Let me just make a fake ID.
I think we should just head on.
Yeah, I went to the ship.
I'll probably get on the ship. Is Steve?
Steve is installed as the AI, yes.
Good.
And we've still got T2, and we've still got Protocol Phoenix, and Dave.
Yes.
Mega Dave. So
Dave.
that's what we're working with AI-wise right now.
Yeah. Okay.
It's due as upgrade.
With consent, because he is sentient.
He is
now.
sentient.
I need to make that character sheet.
So basic level of sentience.
But still, sentience is sentience.
I think with that last upgrade, he became like a level 1
Yes.
SR,
Yeah.
which is cool. I just didn't actually make
That's fine.
character sheet.
I doubt we'll need him.
I mean, obviously, like AI is quite limited when you talk about these kind of. So, Protocol Phoenix is obviously it's a protocol. It quite literally is like it's set to run as essentially a drone to a mechanic is. However,
By geeky.
Without like the main body,
He's just on a floppy disk.
Is he?
Corroded floppy disk.
Because
Yeah.
last I remember, he was left.
Yes.
So we'll act as a sort of base level drone, but it'd be like a level 1 mechanics drone as it is currently because there's nobody to
It's just to sit in a collection.
Yeah, basically at the moment, unless somebody ends up doing more with it. As for T2 is a programmed astromech essentially. They can do certain things. They have boons that they give you, and then obviously Steve is your ship AI. That one is actually a ship AI, which you can. It's up to you if you want to keep that, if you want to change it over, if you want to go get new things for the ship, that's completely up to you.
I think we're fine with
I like
Steve.
Steve.
He's been alright.
Apart from that.
Yeah. So.
Well, I mean, Pez, welcome to the ship. This is the hangar bay, as it were. There's nothing parks here, but it's the cargo bay, essentially. And Kaz will obviously just show Pez through as he's been upgrading stuff here and there. This will be your seat, which is, I'll show him the pilot seat.
Yeah.
You know how to fly one of these things?
He just clicks his knuckles. He goes, and puts like a booster seat on it. And instead of like strapped like a normal seatbelt, he's got like a ratchet strap to hold it in place.
Well, we've got a cup holder there, and I'll put a hot chocolate in it there for you.
Thank you.
It's all right.
Just put some marshmallow in as well. I was like, better.
All right. Struck bloody ain't there.
Marshmallow.
Disgusting. No, thank you.
He just pulls it out of his pocket.
Lady Sylph has a ship, yes?
Yes.
Yeah, so Lady Sylph has a ship called the Bubble, which is a smaller one-manned shuttle, essentially.
Lady Sylph, are you wanting to bring your little shuttle, or are you going to leave it here for a bit?
Oh, I think I'll leave it here. I think it'd probably be more comfortable when more of them travel in one vessel.
Yes.
Mine's not overly equipped for long distances or...
Well, in that case, here is a bunk for you, and here is a bunk for you. We were just joking about the animal.
Oh,
it's
okay.
fine. Yes, this is a shoes off ship. Please leave them in the racks. I've installed. You can see, Kaz, while you've been doing your work,
Indeed.
I've been doing mine.
Fair
I've
enough.
got ship rules
Okay.
about making a nice cohabitation space together.
These shells from Spikea?
Yeah, they are, yes. They're the Kooba Doops. And you can put your shoes in them, they're fine. But obviously, when I put a little mat in the hangar, you can wipe your feet if you would prefer to be shod. I'm not a monster.
Good to know. All right.
So,
Sure.
shall we chart a course?
Now's as good a time as any.
So, you begin to plot a course. Obviously, Verces is within the Pact world itself, so it's not like you need to look at different star systems or anything like that. You can see that it's like its current position around the sun and everything. What we do need to do is do in-system travel, and I assume you're not taking the drift from what I heard earlier?
Not doing the drift.
No.
Okay, so to travel in-system is 1d6 plus 2 days. So we need whoever's piloting to...
That's 1d6 plus 2 days to any other planet in the system.
Yes, because it's all down to relative positions around the sun. So instead of it being in that line, it could be one could be over here and one could be on the side.
Why are you using
Is
the
it 8
tray?
days?
Why are you using the
Because it
tray?
always rolls low.
But it was gonna. It's cursed. It's gonna fuck you, isn't it? Fucking hell. He rolled a 6. That's
So
right.
8 days.
Brilliant.
So this is the difference between drift travel and thrusted travel. It's obviously like drift travel, like folds space and stuff like that. Whereas thrusted travel, yeah, you're going in the system, but right now, leaving Absalom Station, the other side of the Galarion Pact World Sun, Verces is now currently the furthest away. It's at the apogee of its orbit around the sun, and unfortunately, it's just bad timing that you're going to have to make your way over there.
Through space.
It's all right.
8 days in travel.
Days of travel. Well, we've done worse.
That is very true.
We've done far worse.
What was it, 20?
20-something ridiculous, yeah.
Oh, I bet you'd get cabin fever with that.
We'd loved it. We had space
It was
karaoke.
all in drift as well.
Yeah.
So,
We're really contributing to the climate there.
Yeah.
Blimey.
you as the pilot, roll me a d8, please.
Oh no.
Oh, no.
4.
Okay.
So over the
3.6 Runkin.
over the first sort of couple of days, like first day, second day, is there anything you guys get up to as you start leaving Absalom Station and making your way across? You know, you have to travel past, and let's bring up the map so you guys see it. So leaving Absalom Station and technically heading to Verces, but being on the other side, you're going to have to go like past like Castrel, then Avalon, then it's going to be like Akaton, and then over to Verces. So it's going to be like this weird travelling. But is there anything in particular you would do over the first couple of days as you start to make your way past what would be Castrobel?
I think I will send a message towards Felina to let her know that we're now on our way. And if she could suggest maybe somewhere that we could park the ship.
That's a good idea.
A little ways away from Keydale itself, that would be hidden. That'd be great.
And then put it thinking of you.
Okay.
So,
Thinking of you.
just give me a culture check to begin with.
Sure.
It's going to be low because you're from Verces.
Good, because I'm shit. 13.
Okay, cool. So you know that any ship that's not an inhabitant of the planet has to travel to Skydock. Skydock is a huge it's a space station in geosync with the planet. So as it goes around the sun, it moves with it, and it is tethered to the Ring of Nations via the tether, this kilometer-wide elevator, essentially, that goes all the way up. It is a huge station. It is all of the import-export, all of the people who are not inhabitants of that planet have to go there
There's
first.
no way you can park on any other bit of the planet?
Well, it's heavily policed because there's such a small, finite amount of space where you can live within the Ring of Nations. If people just started like dropping down and parking, it would just become a pain in the ass. So they police it heavily.
Okay.
So you know that you would have to, as an unregistered vessel of Verces, travel there. That's not to say people don't go and park, but there's a risk that you could be intercepted, or maybe the law enforcement or the stewards, because the stewards are part of the policing of it, because there are so many people living in this one finite band of like constant dusk in the Ring of Nations. Whereas you know full well, you would have had credentials and ships to leave Keydale, to come and go at your own choosing. Other people who live on the planet will have credentials, but you know that the Hope doesn't have those credentials. So chances are you are going to have to head to Skydock first. That's not necessarily true.
Unless we forge, change our...
Exactly. But you send this message out, and I just want you to know that
that's fine.
as part of that. And you get a pretty quick response.
Good.
K. They know you're alive, and they know you're coming. Security tightened. Architect bolstering patrols around the base of Keydale. Zek and Zara have been sent to Skydock. We'll try and find out more for you.
Okay. Well, you might get to meet the rest of my crew, my old crew.
Ooh.
Second Zara.
Ooh. How are you feeling about that?
A little bit more apprehension.
Ooh, that bad.
It's that bad.
Oh, shit.
Apprehensive.
Do we need maybe a cover story as to why we're in Verces?
Well,
because we know why we're going.
Felina didn't really let on whether Zek and Zara know that I'm actually alive.
Okay.
Or whether it's another situation where Felina and Rag.
I
I'd heard that I was alive but wasn't sure, blah, blah, blah.
Have to see when we get there kind of deal.
I'll send another message.
Okay.
I'll send another message to Felina and say, do Zek and Zara know that I do actually exist? I am alive. Or is it going to be another situation where they're not going to think I am who I am?
Fight to the death.
I told them you were alive and that you were potentially coming, would like to meet them. Zek told the architect.
Cool.
They then... No, the architect then heightened security.
So... The architect knows.
Okay. Well, so
we're gonna
surprise
be
is out
on-
the window.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Security's been tightened, but
They would also say, because obviously during the first message they didn't respond to that one as well, once you've docked or got clearance from Skydock, it might be worth parking, and they would say south of Keydell, and they will send you a set of coordinates, and it's like L49.217.GPN, and it's an oasis about 5 or 6 miles south of Keydell that you have to, and they say take the ravine, and you know there is like a heavily scarred area of ground where it's like just so dry and arid, it's like cracked apart, but it's like creates these like mile-wide gorges that you could essentially bring a ship in low and fly through them to get to this oasis, which would keep you sort of out of sight. But it's not without risk.
okay.
Well,
Yeah, this is why I worry about Zek and Zara. They've always been the more loyal ones, as it were.
the patriots of the group.
Yeah.
Brown nose.
Jesus, Pez, come on, dude. Come on.
There's an element of that, yes.
This performance review is not going to go well for you, my man. Right. Shit, kids.
And what is going to... I mean, we should have a cover story for Skydock.
Probably should.
Because we're not going to be like, well, we want to rock up to Keydell. I don't think that's going to really fly.
Fly. No, we should probably have something. Why are you... Hephaestus, why? Just why? Hephaestus, why? We should probably have a little think about what's a plausible... Are we coming in as Starfinders, or are we coming in as independents? What's the vibe?
I mean, it could just be Starfinders. I don't
No?
I mean, Verces, as far as I know, don't have a problem with Starfinders. And the ship that we're in is not part of Keydell or Strixie nature.
Could we always send a message back and see if we can get documentation to send us here?
I mean, we don't necessarily need it as Starfinders, though, do we? We can just sort of do our own thing. So,
We could just say that we're treasure hunting.
yeah, there we go.
You're also allowed to just visit the planet. You know, it's basically all you have to do is register with Skydock.
We're on holiday. We're taking a crew vacation.
Crewcation.
Crewvacation.
Crewcation.
Crewcation.
You're right.
Thinking about marketing that.
Anything else over these 2 days?
Holidays.
I'm just going to get settled in and kind of get his desk all laid out and there's sort of charging dock.
Yeah.
Cool.
I don't think there's anything else I want to do in those
No,
2
I
days.
think I'll be going through my new guidebook, reading up on Verces and cultural greetings.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not going to make you roll a check. You know that there's a lot of Vethrani in the Ring of Nations. There are so many other races as well, like common to the Pact Worlds. The Strixer, you know from key to Kedel. That's their kind of home, the Ares of the Sun. The Vethrani are like the prime race of the Ring of Nations, but there are other races there, from humans, androids to Yosoki to many others from within the Pact. So realistically, there's nothing like cultural that stands out that it's like a must or a must not do.
Cool.
You're not going to turn up and offend anybody by just waving. Whoa!
Hello!
Exactly. Hello.
Cancelled.
It's like, no, you need to do this. This means peace among worlds. Peace among worlds. If there's nothing else over those couple of those days, day 3 again passes without a trace. But on day 4. Who would be in the science officer position? So obviously we've got captain, first mate, and pilot. I'm assuming Roos would be the gunner, which leaves Sylph basically, who is our technomancer, to be the. So I'm going to roll a computers check for Lady Sylph. One open wherever I put my wonderful Starfinder. Dice. Oh, throwing it somewhere.
Starfinder, can't find it.
So she's going to make a computers check. They have a plus 11 to this. They have a Tetranode.
Oh, yes, they could use a +2.
So they can take a +2 to this as well. So that's 13 to a nat 1.
She's in the room with us.
Brand.
Oh, dear.
Steve pipes up.
You fucks.
With, because Sylph doesn't see it. But maybe Sylph's getting used to the ship. Maybe they're not used to travelling this way.
That's the excuse.
A distress beacon, and it's Steve, your ship AI, who's like, I have noticed a distress beacon coming in, and it's just as you're passing sort of the Akatonian space. It's outside of like the planet's orbit and stuff, and it's far enough away that there's like debris fields and stuff, and Akaton is quite... There's a lot of like junkyards and stuff there, and a lot of people like just dispose of a lot of trash outside of the orbit as well. And you get this message from Steve saying, I have located a distress beacon.
Spin round in the captain's chair. Bring it up, Steve.
Yes.
A
Nice.
message comes up, and it's a voice message. This is Captain KL-03 of the medical frigate Sukarisa. We are under attack. If anyone out there can hear us, please assist. There are... And the message goes quiet, but you get a location ping about 100 kilometers away.
I completely missed that ship's name because that was fucked up.
Sukarisa. Succourisa.
O-U-R-I-S-A. Oh, okay. Succourisa.
Sugar.
Captain
well,
KL-03.
We'll have a look.
Must have been under...
Do we want to have a look?
On your orders, Captain.
We're a democracy on this ship, Pez. So we'll put it to a vote. Who wants to go and help with the med team?
Like I said, we're not on any time crunch.
Right? Lady Sylph?
Sylph is stuck in the middle of a doorway.
Bruce is asleep. We'll have a look.
Yeah.
Of
They will
course
take
we'll
their
have a look.
positions in the ship. Okay, you hit the thrusters and you veer off course. It's only, in the grand scheme of space travel, 100 kilometers away is not all that much, but it takes like a few minutes to get there. You follow the ping of the location, and you have to go through a pretty wide debris field, and you start to see on the sensors things like weapons fire going off from starships. I'm going to grab...
Active battle.
We haven't done this in a while.
Yeah.
We have not!
Fuck
How
it.
do?
So let's grab a
I should have
space
brushed
map.
up. I didn't brush up. It's fine.
It's alright, we're all going to be rusty on this one. I'm going to put this one just over here so I can reach things. I'm going to go across.
Apologise, nothing.
Can I take a picture of the sheets, please?
You may.
Fuck right up.
Didn't ask you, TJ. Pack it in.
Just remember on
these
AC, you'll be
strikes are racking
adding your
up,
ranks
kid.
in.
Well, it's a good thing we're not playing bowling, isn't it, TJ?
Guess who's sleeping in the airlock tonight?
Oh, he's already had his first night, though.
It doesn't matter.
Okay. Punishment tonight.
Bed privilege is gone.
I'm going to give you your ship, which is probably going to come in. I'm going to put you over there because you are the pilot, so you can put yourself within the first sort of, anywhere around there is absolutely fine. What is your speed, please?
Fast.
10.
10 hexes.
Sorry, yeah. Can you zoom out a little bit? Because currently we're not on the screen.
That's absolutely fine. Why don't I hand you that?
That sounds good.
I will. So 10 hexes.
Yep.
Fucking kill on. No, wait. That'll do.
This is merely down for to show you where something is. But within this one square, I'm going to have to make a check in a minute, actually. I realise that I'm going to tell you something. I'm like, no, you've got ship sensors for a reason. And somebody who rolls ones like crazy. We're going to do something fun for the rest of the ships going down. Take a dice and throw it on the board.
Ooh! Just throw it on.
Just throw it onto the map. Lovely. 5 more, please.
5 more what? Dice?
Further in. Sure. Leave it there for me, please.
Let me throw dice that I'm not using.
It's alright, we're going to be giving you them back in a moment.
Just as.
I just want you to locate things for me. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll say it's that one there. One more, please.
That's right.
Lovely.
Lovely.
So, for podcast listeners, I got those guys to throw. That's my dice.
Yes.
Throw dice down so that I could locate 6 other vessels. That one facing towards the centre, please. Perfect. We'll go over here with this one. This one is over here, and this one is over here. And I'll describe the scene for you as you break your way through this debris field and end up what is clearly currently a battle taking place. You see very fast interceptor-like ships zipping around, and they're not squadron flying, they're not all together, but they are like moving at a very fast speed, faster than your ship goes, the Hope. There is currently a frigate dead in the water, and you can see another ship has made contact with it. Sylph is going to roll a computers check to scan before we jump into initiative.
I feel like I know what's going on already. I feel like one's called for aid, one's answered the aid, and it's actually a trap.
It's a trap. Classic.
It's a classic pirate move.
Yeah.
Okay, so they've rolled a 14 plus 13, so that is a 28. You can tell that all of these are like tiny little interceptors, and you can see them like peppering this frigate with small blasts. It's not really enough to do too much to it, but it's keeping it down. You can see the frigate completely disabled. Atmospherics are lost. There is fire in the engine room from that check, and you can tell that there are life signs on board. There are also life signs on board with this particular ship, which apparently is rammed into the engine compartment or the engine bay of the frigate.
So this frigate is this one, just to clarify.
Yes. Is that one just there. So with that, we're going to go into Starship combat for the first time in a very long time. To which end, this works out in a very specific way. So we have phases to the combat, and we start with engineering, then we go into helm, and then we go into gunnery. What we do need to do is roll some piloting checks, and this will determine for the round the initiative of the ships. Obviously, the higher your initiative, you will move last, which is a boon, but you will shoot first. All damage is then calculated together at the end of the round. So basically, it's like lasers are firing at each other constantly. To which end, Pez, you are in the pilot seat.
Yeah.
Before you make that check, is there anything anybody wants to do in the engineering helm?
It depends on what our plan is. Are we just going to go in guns blazing? Or... I mean, it looks like, to me, that someone's getting fucked over here.
It does look like someone's getting fucked over.
Should we be the good guys?
Let's be the good guys.
Alrighty.
Yep. Cheat sheet.
Yeah, so the engineering phase, this can happen in any order because it's all happening simultaneously, same with the shooting. But, yeah, so...
Okay.
I will tell you now, all of the little ships do the same thing.
Okay.
Then the bigger ship that currently is attached to or rammed into the frigate also does something.
I think I might just give it some more speed for this for the engineering phase. So I need to make a check of DC of 10 plus 1.5 times ship's tier. And
So it's
ship's
tier
tier
8,
is
so it's a DC of
22.
22. You get to add your engineering to this, yes?
Yes.
Which should be pretty high for Kaz.
Fuck yeah. Not high enough, I'll tell you that. That's a natty 1 for no 16. So,
Okay, anything on a failure, do you move at half speed or anything like that?
no, it says nothing about that on the divert engineering phase.
Okay, so unfortunately that engineering doesn't happen.
That's fine.
The captain obviously can do anything in any phase. They can choose like to do it before an action, so you can like bolster a check or you can wait.
Yes. What I am going to do is... I am going to demand... So I'm going to do this demand at Pez, our pilot, to try and improve his performance, granting a +4 bonus to one specific check by succeeding at an intimidate check, DC 15 plus 1.5 times your starship's tier. Maths, help.
27.
27, cool. Must use this before the associated check is rolled. Congrats bonus to an individual character only once per combat. So I'm going to be like, Pez, now's the time, my boy. Get them sticks out and use them for something other than bloody video games.
Plugged his controller back in.
So I need to beat a 27 on Intimidate, yes?
Okay.
Okay, plus my expertise, 15, 20, 38.
Okay, and what does that give him?
+4 to his
Piloting
next
check.
Piloting check.
Okay, so as we move into the piloting phase or the helm phase, so we are going to. This is where we roll those checks. I have rolled previously for these ones because it would save me having to do it 7 times. Only for this round, though. I will have to roll them again in the next round.
Yep.
To which end, I just need the hopes. You also get the Tetra node, remember that? So you can have a +2 to this as well.
Yeah,
And
so
we've
that's
got 4 of those +2s to use every round.
So take that, so that's +6.
Steve is like, let me help correct you.
Please do, because we're
up,
fucking it
Steve.
up.
Listen to Steve.
Veer lazily to the left.
32.
32!
Good boy,
On
Pez.
Orion's hope.
You can get 2 marshmallows in your next hot chocolate.
Fuck yeah.
Okay. Helm phase. You'll be moving last. You have absolutely smashed that with the highest initiative.
Right.
So, I need to know how far these guys can move. So, they're going to go. They do notice you. They have been told about you.
I've not been told about these skills,
1, 2, 3.
I've not been told about these
What
skills.
pilot skills?
Jeez.
Yeah, there's quite a few you can do.
Skills, brah.
8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4. Should have done that in order, so it should have been white and orange first, but they're all going first anyway.
What's our
so it doesn't
weapons? I missed it out of my photo.
We've got
matter.
2 coil guns that are linked. So, like Roos, I think, will be firing those.
That's fine.
But both shoot at the same time.
That's fine. I just wanna
And
find
the
out
other one, I
range.
think, is a front-aft
Coiled.
slow burn heavy missile launcher at the front, which I think we can only use a certain amount of times per combat.
Cool.
5, 6, 7, 8,
Oh, he's onto us.
Ooh,
9, 10.
Turned
really
around.
cute. They look like little birds.
So remember, this is technically all happening at the same time, so I have to anticipate where you're going to move.
Yeah.
So that's kind of the thing, is like, because it has to happen in turn order, but this is like all the pilots are moving
Yeah.
around. So this is why it's great to move last or have the highest initiative, because then you can be like, we're just going to fucking go this way then. They're like,
Felicia?
turn around, like these are obviously coming to help. Fly in. That one doesn't move.
Interesting.
Which one? That blue one?
Nope.
The one.
This one
attack.
here.
Okay.
All of the interceptors
I think
have moved,
it's
and
very
you see them, they turn like on the spot, and like each one of these hexagonal spaces is like 3 kilometers. So bear that in mind, that like you can pass through spaces, but you can't end up in the same one because tabletop rules. But they all like turn around. Their turning speed is amazing, and they all are honing in on you by the looks of things. To which end, Orion's Hope. Pez, you are up.
We've got turn 1.
Yes, that means you have to move one space to turn one face.
Do we not get a gunnery phase?
Gunnery happens at the end. So we go...
you're still in the helm phase?
Yes, you're the last to move.
Yeah,
You have the highest
I'm with you now. As you were.
So they're going this way.
You're thinking of some manoeuvres.
Yeah, and this is where, for podcast listeners, do check out the YouTube, do check out, we'll put up some pictures on social medias as well, but we haven't done Starship Combat for a while, so we are going to be a little slow on the uptake.
I think we last did this at, level 1?
It just hasn't happened.
Yeah.
Like, every encounter in the Drift has been, or in regular space has been something else.
I think we need to keep probably most of the ships in front of us where we can. Not that it matters too much for our turrets because they can shoot anyway.
Cool. Hearing that, I'm going to do the manoeuvre back off. So it's essentially we're just going to use half our movement to go back, so they keep in front of us. We've got plenty of range for our guns, and it'll keep them in space. So that is
20 hex range.
Yeah. So that is. I can never remember the check. I'm pretty sure it's 5 plus whatever our starship level is.
It's back off, is it?
Back off.
Yeah, 10 plus 1.5 times ship tier, so 22 you got to beat.
With a piloting of 19, you should be alright.
Oh yeah, 29. Sorry, 28.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's all I got.
So you move up to half your speed backwards then.
Beep, 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 beep.
You just see me almost like, I'm just like, hold on, and I literally just, instead of turning, just swapping, you just see me kind of turn it off, and then you just see the engines kind of flip and go poof.
Yeah, it's like the thrusters
It's like a
underneath
pulse.
pulse and push you backwards. Science officer will probably do a check to see what these little ships are. Sylph's like, give me a moment and I will have a look.
I think she gets a +4 for the advanced long range sensors.
Yep. So, and +2 for the Tetra node. So that is a +6 to this on top of their 11. So that's +17. They rolled a 6, trying
23.
to beat a DC of 22.
Sure.
Tier of the ship.
Is it 10 plus?
10 plus
what
2.
check is it?
It's just a scan.
Oh, right. It probably is. Then.
To which end?
Yep.
The smaller ships are tiny interceptors. Not that far over it, so you know they've got a speed of 11 and a turn of 0.
Just in case it makes a difference, it's 5 plus 1.5 times the tier of the ship being scanned.
Oh.
And its bonus from defensive countermeasures.
They have no countermeasures.
Okay. So it's just be whatever their tier is. 1.5 that times.
They smash this, you're going to get all the information.
Yeah.
Speed 11, maneuverability 0 on a perfect turn.
Yeah.
They don't have drift capability.
Okay.
They must have come from Acton or something, or something nearby.
Yeah.
Shields, 10 basic, so they have 3 forward, 3 port, 3 starboard, 1 aft, so they're weak at the rear. Their weapons,
We can change that.
Shut up.
the weapons, nice. The weapons on the interceptors are all forward facing. It's a light laser cannon on the front, followed by a torpedo
See what you did to
launcher.
James?
No, he's
Couldn't even
dumb.
stay in the room.
Power core.
Don't blame me, mate.
Yeah, they are quick, but they're quite basic interceptors.
Basic bitches.
Basic bitches.
They're a tier 1.
Okay.
Cabin kid.
Sylph's like,
There's got to be more at play.
There's definitely more.
they are. Sylph is like, the interceptors don't seem like much trouble for us. I think they're like flies around.
Should we actually check what is going on here?
Should we try and put a comm out to...
One of these little ships and be like,
Yeah.
like, what's going on here?
Yeah.
Yeah?
I can
Waiting
do
for
that.
me.
I've got a bad feeling that
Sure.
like maybe this ship was in need of
Yeah.
aid because this ship came up to them, and
Yeah.
now these guys have just happened to come across them.
We'll open up a channel.
Yeah.
We'll pop ping.
Just in case we're shooting innocent.
Ping.
So you've already taken your
Yeah,
action,
so I'll wait for the
you have to
next
wait for the
one.
next one. You've moved, you've done your actions. We are now into
Is it the gunnery now?
gunnery phase. First up,
It's either fire or not.
It's going to be this guy right here.
Well, if they fire upon us, then we know, don't we? That's be our answer.
Outrage.
Yeah.
That one can't do anything. That one will also be outrange because outrage is over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Outrange. You would know, by the way, the torpedo launcher, 20 hexes.
Nice.
It's about the same as us.
So white, orange, and yellow. Just
20
double
hexes.
check on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
We only
9,
get
10,
5 shots with our missiles.
16, 17, 18, 19, 20. I'm 1 hex away from you on that one.
Good move there, Pez.
Red.
That's going to get us there, isn't it?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
We're
6, 7,
gonna
8,
get
9,
it.
10,
No, we
11,
know.
But if they
12,
shoot us,
14,
like, we,
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay,
Go back.
Red's going for it. You watch as a torpedo out of the bottom of this interceptor. This will be against your target lock AC.
What? Have we got a little marker? Can I have that pink marker thing there? Right. All black, whatever. Thank you. What are your piloting ranks?
Plus 19.
Ranks,
Ranks.
not,
Oh, ranks.
not
8, sorry.
8, cool. Oh, yeah, because you're max, yeah. Cool. So, cool. So they were on 26 AC and 22, 30 target lock.
30 target lock.
So it's a 16. Oh, sorry. No, I was adding that on. My bad.
Okay.
So it's 16 plus the S 24.
That one.
So,
As this rocket, and maybe that back up, like you like canter slightly or like bank, and it like straight past you. Green is facing the wrong way. Blue
Silly
is
green.
facing the wrong way.
Silly blue.
This ship.
Ooh. Ooh.
You watch as you can see them beginning to maneuver or try to. You can tell that like there are like light thrusters on, not pulling away from the ship, but pushing into that frigate slightly. And you watch as a single from one of the heavy laser cannons goes forwards into the frigate. Orion's Hope. You're up. I guess Roos is on the guns. He's on currently the turret, was where he would normally go to. And you tell me what systems you've got and what's happening.
We've got the 2 core guns that will be fired at the same time as one weapon, technically, and then the heavy missile launcher on the front. Both weapons have a range of 20 hexes.
Do you get to fire the missile launcher and both guns at the same
If you're
time?
doing fire at will, you can do 2 Starship weapons, regardless of their arc, but they're made at -4 like you would in normal combat.
Nice.
Shoot is just with one weapon. But,
Yeah.
Broadside, if you spent a resolve point to fire all of the weapons mounted in one arc, it doesn't really work for us.
No.
Precise targeting, we can't do that because it's not 12th level.
Yep.
So it's either fire both of them or shoot one of them.
Okay.
And we have actually been shot upon.
We have been
now.
shot upon.
Yeah.
They just missed.
Yeah.
Cool.
Badly.
All right. Rose, take the shot.
What do you want him to fire with?
The big guns. No, just the normal guns,
Just
probably.
core guns.
So
Core
shoot
guns to
We'll,
start.
we'll test them out first.
Warm them up, Rose.
So I believe he's going to add his base attack bonus to this and his dexterity modifier.
Yeah.
There's an or to it, though, isn't there? There's an
Bab or piloting rank plus dex plus bonuses plus range penalties.
plus fucking everything.
Yep.
Weird.
It's good.
Yeah.
Piloting, he's got nothing in that.
Okay, uses Bab then.
So is it Bab and anything else, or is it just the Bab?
And dexterity modifier.
Yeah.
He gets a +8 to this,
And bonuses from computer systems, so I'm assuming like the +2s.
+2.
So we'll take a +2 for him. And bonuses from the captain and science officers, but I don't think we
Neither
get
is
anything
there.
for him.
Yeah, no.
And range penalty, but there's nothing
No.
penalty-wise.
So total modifiers.
Plus
Plus
2.
8, no, plus 10.
Yeah. So BAB plus the things that
Yeah.
you've got there. So that's
Was it 6 for his Bab? Or
7 for his Bab.
7 for Bab. Sorry.
Oh, Bab.
What was his dexterity modifier, sorry?
1.
1, 8, and then +2, so yeah, plus
Yeah,
10.
10.
+10 to this roll.
We got there eventually.
What would you like to target?
I mean, one closest to us?
Yeah, might as well just
Yeah.
pop it out the way.
One closest to us.
I was almost on your minis, wasn't it? That's a 7 on the dice plus 10. This is with the coil guns, yes. This is against the regular AC.
I'm going to say probably yes.
17 hits against the small interceptors.
Just like a wow.
How much damage needs to be rolled?
8d4.
Ooh.
Well, I mean, there's 2. So you guys roll it up.
Cool.
How many would you need?
I've got 2. I've got 3. Sorry.
This is the coil gun first. Oh, is this with the -4 as well? Because you're doing fire
No, because coil guns are paired.
So you get 2 attacks with this.
Well, it's fired as one. They're like the target as one.
When two
I need one more.
One more.
We're rusty.
There we go. 3, 7, 9, 12, 16, 20, 22, 26 points of damage. I would imagine to the rear as they're facing away from us.
Yeah, so that's
Up the butt.
the shield
the
is
back.
gone at the back. The rest of that goes through. How much was it? 26, did you say?
26 points.
Great.
We'll leave the dice here so
Yeah.
we need it again.
Little pile.
26 in the morning.
Pizzazz.
That beats its critical threshold,
Fuck yeah.
which means that a system gets damaged.
Is that a D100?
I believe so, so this is what I need to check. Starship
Can you remain?
critical.
Oh, yes, it is. It's right here in front of me.
Yeah.
Look at
Thank you
that.
very much, Jack.
Who'd have thought?
Reading. You can do this, Matt Spy.
I'll learn one day. I promise you that, literacy girl.
Worst Marvel film ever.
You've no idea the lore that is building around this.
Yeah, it's been a long time coming. Tell me what needs to happen.
So roll a D100 for the ship.
Oh, you got D100 to hand.
I mean, we can do it, or you can do it.
You made the damage. You
Alright.
do it.
Do it.
Don't use that. It'll roll forever. And
That's true.
this episode will go on for
I
5
think he really
hours.
wants to use it, though, doesn't he?
No, that's no
Yeah,
point.
we're
Oh,
wrong.
well, I'll do it then.
We're wrong.
Get on then. 24.
Okay.
Which senses.
A massive explosion as this interceptor gets knocked and it starts to spin. It manages to right itself, and you watch it. It does that kind of. It looks like a boat on water that's hitting a wave, and then it brings itself back in zip. And you can see sparks coming out of one side of it. That's a heavy hit on that particular interceptor.
Yes.
Green, not orange. I'm just gonna make sure I do that on the
Good to see the guns are doing well.
Yeah,
I spent a lot of time on them.
Good gun.
these things hit more than I remember. Wiley.
You just hear a thump.
Next up, technically, you should have shot first, actually, so it doesn't matter, it all happens at the same time. Just pilot last, shoot first. That's it. We are out of gunnery, which means that we move to round 2. To which end then? If you want to roll your piloting check again, remember that you can take things. If the captain wants to go now, they can go now.
I'll let him pilot first. Let him cook.
Yeah. So, engineering phase as well, actually, before we go to piloting. My
Oh,
apologies.
yes, I forgot about that.
Just keep that roll in mind.
Trying to keep fucking track of all these pages. Shit.
That's why it's over to have
Okay. What do we feel like we need?
Unclear at the moment.
Okay, cool.
What do you got?
I think we're good for speed. We've got a lot of range on them. I can do that. We're okay on shields right now, aren't we?
Yeah.
Oh god, we're not actually fucking wounded whatsoever.
What about Roos hitting harder?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll do that. I'll send you the Starship's weapons. I'll do a divert again.
Okay.
So I'll have to make another roll. Let's not roll a 1, please. That'd be great.
2 ships.
Better.
Well, the exact same thing.
Friends.
So Bruce is getting extra power to the guns, yeah?
So, yeah, I beat it. It's 27 on the roll, 22 to beat. So any ones that are rolled are now treated as 2.
Okay. As you hear Bruce go, it's like... She was like, diverting power.
Have fun.
Piloting, what'd you get?
35.
Nice.
Sick.
Once more, you are top of the initiative order, which means you're going to be going last, which is perfect. Interceptor White is going to fly. You backed off, so they're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and they're going to face that way. like so. This one didn't like that one bit. It's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and stay there. That one is going to barrel roll.
Oh, nice.
Do a barrel roll.
Doesn't make it. That one doesn't go anywhere. Can you check on a fail for a barrel roll, please, if they move anywhere?
Fail by 5 or more, -4 AC and TL.
Oh, well, we'll go for that one next, right?
Oh, yeah.
Do they move anywhere?
Barrel roll, move half speed and face in inverted 1 round, fail, no roll, fail by 5. So essentially they move, but they don't
They
roll.
don't get the bonus of the effect.
Okay, so they move to where they're supposed to go, but they don't get any of the bonuses they
And they don't actually roll, so they just stay as they're going. They're like, oh no.
Cool. That one goes to there then.
Last moment.
Like when you're trying to do first, like barrel roll, like forward, you're like, no.
Coach wasn't there to spot me this time.
Went so well in the simulations.
That one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. They're all moved. That one stays where it is again.
Okay.
Is it worth calming the frigate?
Yeah, so it's one a frigate and one something else.
Yeah,
Yes.
that frigate and then whatever this other
You
ship
can
is.
see that the frigate is clearly a large frigate.
Yeah.
Like the scale on here doesn't do it justice.
Yes,
Yeah.
but you're a
It's,
big boy.
it's like 3-4 times the size of the other one. The other one is like, and it looks like maybe a collision, but you're so far away in the grand scheme of things,
Yeah.
you can only really pick up what's on the sensors. So without doing that sensors check,
Yeah.
you're not going to know.
Sure.
However, you would know that the frigate was what sent the distress beacon.
Yeah.
Orion's Hope, you're up to move.
What's considered, I know it's not threatened space, but I can never remember what they actually call it in Starship combat.
I believe it's when you move through a occupied space, they get what's called an attack of opportunity.
Yeah.
So they get to shoot then, and then shoot in the gunnery phase. So it's almost like doing more damage. But yeah, I think it's only through, because obviously it's like 3 kilometre spaces, so it should only be through those hexes. If I remember correctly.
Yeah, enemy starship can fire any one of its direct fire weapons, not target lock weapons.
Just because I was thinking of doing a flyby, but I don't know if it's considered how far in range.
You have to be going through their space.
That's what I was thinking.
It means that you basically, I think flyby stops you from taking the attack of opportunity, but you then like just go as you get to do an attack as you go through their space.
Cool. I am going.
So remember, turning, you have to move one, and then the second movement.
3.
So remember, the second one to turn is also 1.
So
1, 2.
2.
No, so in the same square. So
Yeah.
1 forward, 2
2
in that square to change face.
That's fine.
3.
8. Yeah.
Yeah, because
That's 8 movement because I used one to turn,
Yeah.
and then
yeah. But the turrets can shoot from any part.
This is what I was thinking.
Yeah.
Okay. Anybody else want to go before the gunnery phase?
Have we done the science officer phase?
No. What
yet?
would you like Sylph to do?
I am going to give Sylph an order to grant an additional action to one member of the crew.
Okay.
So I get to spend a resolve point. I might need help with this bit because I don't understand it. Succeeding a difficult skill check.
Oh, that's.
And maybe like a set table. All that has.
Do you know what that is?
Like
I think
10,
it's
15,
like
20, 25.
Yeah, I think it's like in 5e. You know, you have that chart.
Trying to do some skill checks. So the difficulty of that one. So it's like.
So it says the check is equal to 15 plus 1.5 times your starship's tier, but I don't know what I'm meant to be rolling in order to do that. Help me, that's
I'm
fine.
trying.
Yeah. So what was the actual ability?
Oh, so the type of check depends on the role of the crew member targeted.
Yeah.
So it'd be a computer's check.
Because you're doing it for a
scan.
science officer.
Bro, cool. So I'll be like, Lady Sylph, scan the ship that's next to the frigate, please, and then do what you want with the other one. Because you got 2 actions out of this.
So you got to be at 27.
So I've got to be at 27 in computers.
Yes, so you've got to do that. Remember, you can take the Tetranode as well, so +2 from
Plus
that.
2.
I just keep in mind, I keep an eye on that, just think it's reusable. Use one. You didn't
I didn't use it.
I didn't use one.
Yeah, I want to know where we are. I'll spend the cred on that one. So I want to know what we're up to.
Cred stick in.
Oh, that was so nearly a 15.
So nearly a 15. It's only a dirty 20.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
She's not going to get the second action, but she will scan that ship.
Yeah.
Computers check. She'll take the Tetranode. Rolls on that one.
Use a different dice, please, for Sylph and Roos.
However, it's against the tier of the ship.
But that one's an automatic fail, no?
No. So it's not like skill checks stuff like that. It's only when you are doing an attack roll that you have an automatic miss.
Oh, okay,
and
so
an
you're trying to be a DC, isn't it?
Yeah, because you can roll a 1 and still get like a 19 in your You can roll a 1 and get a dirty 20.
Yep.
Yeah.
So, I mean, like, you know, that would be horrible if that was an automatic failure for skill checks and stuff. However, they do have the +11, +12, +13. The tier of the ship is
Take that
a
away.
Told you. Curse.
Awful.
Take it away.
tier 7, not going to make it. So that's 10 plus 1.5 times the tier of the ship, so 7. It's a DC 20 to scan that one. So you're not going to get any information from them.
Oh, yeah.
That one is a lot harder to read. I don't know if there's interference from the frigate or... give me a moment.
Okay.
Steve is like, do better.
Yes, Steve.
Okay. Anything else from you guys as we move into the gunnery phase?
Is anyone on the... what's it called? Slow burner? Or is that just part of the...
That's just fired as part of the gunnery phase.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, gunnery phase. Technically, you guys would go first, which is what I didn't do last time. So you want Roos to shoot. What do you want it to go against?
I suggest fire at will.
Yeah.
What are you shooting at?
So the coil guns, we'll go for the green one that we've already shot,
Yeah.
and then the slow burn missile launcher, one right in front of us.
Yep.
Okay. So -40. Do you guys want to roll it since it's technically your ship and I'm just sat here rolling for you?
Yeah. Someone else can roll if you want. I did the last one.
You want campaign dice?
Absolutely fucking not.
No.
Nope.
I'll roll it.
Go on. What have we got?
17.
Good. And then it was plus his bab, which was 7.
Yeah. Plus his dex, which is 1.
If I just... I'm playing
25.
it was
Plus 8.
It was plus 10 with the Tetranode.
Yes.
So 27.
27.
Yeah.
Yeah. But do we minus the 4?
Yeah. -4.
Yeah.
So 23 then.
Hits.
Cool.
Well, a 17 hit. You know that. In fact, you have the full scan, so you know their target lock is 14, and their AC is also 14.
Cool.
So not the heaviest because they are small little dinky ships. Okay,
So,
so
that was the core guns.
coil guns first. So do you want to roll some damage up on those?
As you made the roll, you can roll all that dash. And remember, 1s or 2s.
Yeah.
1s or 2s.
1s or 2s.
So that's 2. 26.
26 points on the white. Oh no, it's on the green one, yeah?
We did! Look at us!
26 on the green
Consistent.
one, yeah? What's it look like as the coil guns turn around and fire?
Fucking sick.
I think it's just a barrage of
Yeah.
large spaceship bullets.
But obviously, soundless because it's space.
Well, indeed.
So, as it goes off, like you hear like the recoil within the ship of these, because they're all coil guns, these electric coils, as they go off, and you see these 2 massive smashers.
Oh. Bye,
As that one
green.
is eradicated from. Oh, actually, no, technically they stay on there.
Okay. They're just a
until-
wreck. Well, not a wreck.
Around there. I know they went far away. They stay on there, they are wrecked, but obviously all gunnery stuff happens at the same time. So if they do damage to you, it happens at the same time, but they will be destroyed at the end of this one.
As well.
Nice.
Make the last gunnery check to fire that other weapon.
Yeah.
Just reading there, we're within 8 hexes, so it's a tracking weapon anyway.
It's
but
got
because
range
we're
of,
in...
it's got range of 20.
Yeah.
Oh, is it? Okay.
So basically, if it misses, technically you can put a missile on the board and then you can control it to go around and it has a speed and stuff. I just let their one fly off because it was a torpedo.
Oh, yeah, it's got a speed of 8.
Yes. Whereas the other one didn't have a speed,
What was
it's
his
just it's
plus
got
10?
Plus 10.
So that was 18.
On the dice.
Altogether.
Oh, okay. Was that with the -4?
Oh,
No, so that'd be 14.
That doesn't hit.
it does meet it, isn't it?
Oh,
I need.
I thought you said 17.
17 hit earlier, and actually with that scan check, you know that it's a
Right,
14
that's
to beat.
Sorry,
I need
I
D8.
misheard you.
Oh, D8.
Yeah,
C8 for the
D8.
missile.
Yeah, the missile is
They have a
boy.
special
I thought we
property.
were still
It
calling
does. It's smouldering, which is
4D.
another
Oh.
4d8.
like Chad
Each
Umbra.
round.
I will double check. Using the power of the internet.
Weapons with this property contain a chemical agent that burns for longer than normal. At the end of the next round, after successfully hitting with a smouldering weapon, the arc takes additional damage as indicated by the value in the
smouldering.
parentheses. Yeah.
Do you need more D8s?
No, I should have plenty. I just can't find them.
Can I do it? Nice.
So ones become twos.
Ones
yeah.
becomes 2s.
So
Lovely.
2, 4, 6, 8, 12, 16, 26.
26, okay.
What's happening? This is magic.
Okay,
We're a
so
witch.
shields disappear off the front. It's got 10 shields.
Goodbye.
Takes it down to 15. 15 damage goes through.
Is that a crit effect now as well?
It is now a crit effect. Do you want to roll that D100?
Alright.
Oh, yeah, go and do it.
We'll do it.
15 damage goes through though.
84. I have the fucking table up here somewhere. Power core. So that goes down 1 to whatever the next one is. So I
Sexy.
can't remember what it is. I'll find it somewhere.
Okay. You start watching like the lights inside the canopy of
It's
like
glitching,
Yeah,
yeah.
it goes to glitching. That's really, really bad. You get a sense that's kind of what's happened with this frigate, but it's gone too past glitching
it's gone
to broken to wrecked.
Oh,
So
shit.
it's dead in the water.
It is completely dead in the water, that frigate. Okay, that is a heavy go. To which end then, they're going to start shooting at you guys.
I think pick those up. I'll save the taunt for later.
Let's start with the green and get that one out of the way. They are going to hit you.
So I've got a
You're not in their forward arc.
taunt.
Okay.
They cannot get you.
If we pick these off, then I can use it against.
Okay.
Alright, let's do it down in
So we'll
reverse.
carry on
White,
as we are.
Yeah,
red.
so
You're not in red's
the
arc
flies
either.
out the way.
Green, you're not in their arc.
Nope.
So green and red, you're not in. You can do white though. You are in their forward arc. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Easily. Yep.
Yeah, we'll be 8.
Yeah.
Was that a target lock? I've got 24 on that.
No, and unfortunately it doesn't have its own speed. So it just straight past you again as this missile just, flies off into the endless vast of space to hit a planet in 1,000 years' time. White, red, green is done. Orange. You are in orange's front forward arc. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Boom! Let's go again.
Woo!
Okay.
So that 8 is it? Plus summit.
Probably not going
Is
to
it
hit.
B24?
No, it doesn't. That is only a... It's only an 11 in that one.
Yeah. I think the plan you just sort of said is that we're going to try and...
The little ones.
Yellow,
And TJ's going to try and taunt
blue.
Yeah.
the other
So
ship.
get these out the way. And then we can...
11. Last one that can shoot you.
No.
That's what I was thinking.
It's another 8, is it?
Another 8. These torpedoes,
If we can clear them out, then we've got...
as you are piloting and just avoiding these missiles.
Keep it up, Pez. You're doing a good job.
This one
Down to 7 strikes now.
is
Good boy.
completely destroyed, and I will remove Interceptor Green from
Interceptor green.
that. We move back to the engineering phase
Oh,
of
hello.
this.
Hello.
Oh, Christ. Right, I am going to do...
Anything from the captain at this point.
Not at this point.
Sylph will do their scan check now because they know that you want them to get that.
In that case, if she's about to do a scan, she'll be like, "Come on, Lady Sylph, I know you can do it. I believe in you," which will give her a +2 bonus. I literally cannot fail the check, so
She gets it. 18
Yay.
plus all of it. The tier to beat is 10, 17, 18, it's 20. She rolled an 18 plus a million. She would have taken a Tetranode. Would have taken it from you as well, so that's absolutely smashes it. It
Is this
beats
before
it
the
by.
engineering phase, is it?
She can do science whenever as well, I believe. So may as well do the scan now, so you guys have an option. Okay,
I was gonna give her
this
some extra
is
juice.
a
That's right, I gave her some juices.
Explorer class vessel, not unlike your own.
Ooh.
Different in make. It currently has. You beat it by 10. Shields. It has a light shield 60, so 20 all around.
Yep.
It also has a ramming prow.
Just show you what it's used.
Yeah, which is a force field ramming prow. So it uses not only the damage of it, but the force fields of the ship to ram into things. Which you now imagine that's what it's done.
Yeah.
You can also tell it's open. With that check. So they have the side door open and
Clearly
the
boarded.
yeah.
100%.
Um,
And a ship with a ramming prow is only designed for one fucking thing.
Boarding.
Come on.
That docking.
Yes.
you would also get
Indeed.
Hard and fast.
AC and TLC is plus ranks in piloting, yeah?
Yes.
AC 20, target lock 21.
Okay.
AC 20, type book 21.
They also have heavy laser cannons, but they are only in the forward arc.
Okay.
I think with that, you get the idea that this thing does the heavy lifting and does the ramming and the boarding. The rest are there to act as
Yeah.
the flies, essentially,
Yep.
buzzing around. Okay. Engineering, anything you'd like to do?
I was going to overpower, but as the science officer's already gone, I won't do that. Because there's not really much point. So I will instead probably just do another divert, I think. Straight to guns. I will take a Tetranode for this,
Yeah.
just in case. Yeah, I might need it. So that's... What's that? 24, which I think is bang on the money.
On the money!
Where is it?
It's 10 plus 1.5.
Yeah, so yeah, beat it. I've got roll a 24, DC's 22. We're good.
Yep,
So
you're all good. You
again,
absolutely smash
ones
it.
are chat counters are twos.
Amazing. Okay, so as we move into the helm phase, we need to roll those checks once more.
Ooh.
So we're going to start on my side of things. There it is. I'll stop putting it down in places I don't really know. Have you got your check rolled up, James?
I don't know.
Was it?
26.
26?
Are you using,
Okay.
is that with Tetranode
That's
or
with
not?
a tetra.
Okay.
Tetra.
We have one left this round, just so you all know. So read how the Tetranode is 4 sets of plus 2.
It says 10.
Yeah, it's like, that means 3.
I think it's usually get it 4 times, though.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, it doesn't,
Yeah,
doesn't make
that's
sense.
weird. That's hilarious. Let's do that one. Okay. Done. I like as well that this changes every round.
Is it all working now, is it? The epidemic.
Yep.
Yeah.
They even got
I
back
know
to
we
me
had
like, hey,
issues.
could you send us, let us know, like, try these things? Like, yeah, we did all this, try that.
Yeah,
They
yeah.
just started working for me
Okay.
again. And they were like, oh, okay.
It's just having a little time.
Yeah.
I don't want to play.
It wanted you to play that really weird brass band at the train
Oh,
station.
yeah,
That's what
yeah.
it wanted,
Yeah,
wasn't
it
it?
really
Okay, once more, you were at the top of the round as the other ship rolls a 25, which is really annoying because they've got a really good piloting.
Not as good as Pelstar.
So do we, bitch.
So, movement first. This one is going to do a piloting check. Smashes it. It goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and turns completely around.
Ooh, showing its butt.
Sure it is.
Danger, danger.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8,
Does it have that -4 still now?
10. No end of the round.
Barrel roll, so you can take that ring off.
Yeah. Thank you
So
very
it
much.
failed that barrel roll, didn't it?
Yeah.
Then we're going to.
So what does it mean with a critical on its core then? That's just means
So it means it's now glitchy.
Yeah,
So,
Can you double check that for me to make sure that I can actually do what I just did?
that's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
The things.
I love this. Jack's just like in the rulebook for me. This is great.
I'll get back to you. Carry on.
day.
I will do the rest of them.
Crew action
me making
involving the
noises
system
again.
takes a -2 penalty.
Still beats it.
Oh, you found it, have you?
Yeah.
What page is that?
I'd pass. I've just got it as an open doc.
Not helpful.
It's just under. It's just under.
Fine.
It's just under critical effect.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Technology, mate.
Technology, mate. Fucking use it.
But
Okay. They've all moved. Pass us the check still. That one stays where it is. And last but not least,
Smouldering.
end of the next round. Isn't it? End of the next.
It was the end of that round, wasn't it? Or was the...
At the end of the next round after a successful hit.
End of this round.
Next one,
Yeah.
sure.
You see it like, you see the smoke blooming out of it as it's like glitching, but the pilot manages to like bring it round. And it's almost like they trail themselves in their own smoke and as they reverse back into it. You're not going to lose where they are, but they are making it look cool at least. Orion's Hope. Pez, you are up. You see these interceptors beginning to move what would be essentially past you and start turning around, anticipating where you're going to be going.
Uh-huh. I really want to do it, but it means our AC is -4.
Which one's that?
Turn in place, so essentially we can move any direction. My thinking was essentially just turning and going behind them, and then we're all behind it, so no skill check.
Should be a skill check to turn in place.
Turn in place, no skill check. Ship can face any direction if clumsy, -4 AC and TL. If poor, -2 to AC and TL.
So there's the come down. Usually be able to obviously move one, turn one. But the downside of turning in place is that you're slightly weaker and open to attack.
Sweet. So see what you choose to do.
So
Yeah, I'm going to move.
Go for it, mate.
I'm going to turn in place. Yeah,
we could take a few hits. Yeah.
yeah.
yeah. It doesn't say anything about moving, so does that mean that's the full move? As in, I can't actually move.
The ship does not move, but instead can turn
Yeah.
to face any direction.
It's not a bad shout though. You're out of all those firing arcs.
Yeah, and we can potentially target the sort of sides. Yeah, that's my turn. I'm going to do the turn in place.
Amazing.
We do not get a minus because our maneuverability is good.
Yes, that's why I did it.
Yeah.
Because we're not clumsy or poor,
Yeah.
so it doesn't actually affect us.
Nice.
Good to know.
Free twiddle.
I'm learning a lot about your ship in this combat.
It's all slightly coming
Note
back
to self:
me.
write another encounter. Turn ships.
No.
It's not like this is a tutorial. It's fine.
This and mech combat.
I feel like something's going to turn up that we're just not ready for.
Gunnery phase.
I don't think we should blow our load all at once. So,
Famous like words.
No, you're very right, Kaz. You've got to treat mean king.
You just got to edge them ever so slightly each time.
we'll take our time with this one.
Oh, yeah.
Who wants to shoot what where?
Shoot what where?
Who's shooting their load?
Nice.
69.
9.
We'll
Is the episode
just take a most lovely shoot action.
Pew.
regular shot?
So if you
Regular shot.
hit that one with the coils, that one can be hit with the slow burner.
Yeah, I'm just wondering whether, because we've only got 5 uses of the missile launcher.
do we want to
We
waste
can
it on
use
these
another
things?
one, but
They do reload automatically, but it takes.
it's only 5 per combat.
Yes,
So,
exactly.
but if you use it all up here and something turns up,
Yeah.
I think just go for just be normal. Just be normal about it. Let's coil them.
just normal destruction.
Just an
Yeah.
innocent coil gun.
It's like, let them burn.
All right, cool.
Yes.
So this one that we shot already with the missile launcher is probably going to die anyway.
Yeah.
Hey, Wally, you want to take this shot? Daddy's got you.
Who did you suggest shooting the coil guns for? The yellow one. We'll shoot the yellow one.
Okay, take the shot.
your
Whoever.
turn.
It's my turn, yeah.
Sorry, I realised we'd already. Oh no, that one failed the barrel.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Had
that was
damage.
previous.
So
Plus 10.
plus
isn't
10 if we use that. So that's 16, which I think still hits.
it? Yeah. Should
So it was
be.
a 14.
14. Go on, stick there. Ones are still twos?
Well, it's still 2 because I put them up.
Good.
So 2, 4. Cool, yep. 8, 12, 15, 19, 23, 25, not 26.
Close, but still.
25 points of
25.
damage.
Very
Okay,
close.
so, and this is into its side arc. This is its port arc. Port shields only have that many. They're gone, which means that 22 of that goes through. Is critical threshold?
It's 16, isn't it? It does. But, yeah,
I think it's just
because that's the 10.
it's just 50 because it's either 10 or 0 depending on.
But you can get 100, and the only way you can do that is getting 90 and then a 10, right?
No, double
Yeah, so
zeros.
this is where, like, the other way round, in this situation, that's actually a 0.
Yeah,
So,
So how do you get 100?
it's 0 0
0 0.
But 0 on this counts as a 0.
Unless you get the
It
extras.
depends
Yes,
on your configuration.
Because you can't get 90 plus 10, which is
Yeah.
how we originally looked at it a few years ago. It's actually 99 is the top you could physically look like it rolls, but you can't get 0 on the dice.
Yeah.
You physically can't roll a 0 because the lowest you can roll on the dice is a 1, so the 0 0 plus the 0
Yeah,
is the
so-
It's like how aces can be high, but they can also be low.
This just boggles my mind. Just calculate, girl, where are you?
Her presence is near.
that is a
So it's
50.
a straight 50.
50, which is the weapons array.
Whoa.
Glitching, yeah?
Yep.
Okay, -2 to that check. -2 to weapons. Okay, none of those can shoot at you.
Nope.
Which means we go to the start of a new phase.
But they get their slow burn. Sorry,
Yes.
Smouldering on this one.
Roll that one up, please.
48.
Thank you for remembering. You guys are doing amazing tonight, by the way, for working
Thank you.
this all out and going together on learning this.
10, 5. So 15.
Another 15.
Hand me that white.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, brother.
Burn,
As
baby,
you watch,
burn.
it's like, and it just powers down and just goes to a drift, and you just like, that one is out of
Beautifully
action.
done, team. Well done.
No one can hear you beg for mercy in space.
All right, calm down.
Jesus.
Okay. Engineering science officer captains, anything want to be happening here?
I'd like to do engineering first, if that's all right.
Go for it. Yeah.
I would like to do overpower. So if I've got at least 6 ranks in engineering, which I do, I can spend 1 resolve point, which I will, and basically squeeze more out of our systems. So I need to get a 27 on a roll. So I'm definitely going to use a Tetranode thingamajig. That's a
That's a
cocker.
well cocker. Dude, you need to charge your dice up.
Red.
Oh, thanks.
Sweet.
He's like, spend him.
Please do.
That's a cocker, though.
Put a thing on it, see if it works. It's fine.
There we go.
Is it any better?
It is.
It's way better.
Considerably.
So yeah, that's a 33, which beats 27.
Yep.
So basically, you've got all 3 effects that I could do with divert. So guns, 1s equals 2s.
Cool.
Movement, we get an extra 2. So extra 2 sort of moves if we want to use it. And we would do some stuff for our shields, but we don't have any damage on our shields. But I thought I might as well get both. Oh, hang on. No, sorry. Instead of the shields, I would do the science equipment to give them +2 to their actions this round. So forget about the shields.
Okay.
Speed, guns, science.
Speed, guns, and science.
Oh, that's a good fucking episode title.
Was it Speed Guns?
Science.
Speed, guns, and science.
That's the episode title right there. Pez, helming phase. Captain, want to do anything here?
Not at the helm yet.
Do you want the science officer to do anything here?
What can the science... Oh, I have the science officer for a second. What can the science officer
You can
actually
make
do?
comms or something?
Science
Comms?
officer. That's
Science.
shield. That's scan.
Don't need to balance shields.
Target system.
To balance, scan, target, lock on.
Locker would have guns, but
Yeah, I don't think we're quite there yet, though, are we?
no.
I'm gonna hold off until the gunner phase for my thing.
Yep. Science officer, it's like, I'll hold up as well then. Helm then. Could you roll me your helm check, please, Pez?
Oh, with a 1. I'm going to borrow some of the tetracycle.
Yep.
So that's going to be 22.
Okay.
I think that beats it. Is it? Oh, it's a normal
Yeah,
body
yeah.
check. Sorry.
That's why I took it, because that's... I think the highest they've got so far is 24. We just beat it.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 to face it basically towards that side of the map, but down behind you.
That one.
Yep. And then the movement is... And then can you turn it one more, please, to face right behind you. Up the butt.
Up the butt.
No, so be back in that square.
Yeah.
Because they can turn
Just
in
that
that
way.
square because it's got movement of 0.
Yeah.
This one's going to back off, the blue one. Absolutely smashes that. It can move 5 spaces backwards.
2, 3, 4, 5.
This one's going to back off. Nat 20.
How many?
Yep. Perfect. That one's also going to back off.
Yeah.
Makes the check 18 on the dice.
2, 3, 4, 5.
Perfect. Your move, please.
You've got 12 hexes.
Cool.
Move.
Yeah.
I'm just going to put us
Away from him.
Well, the yellow boy. Yeah.
That's 12.
What's the point doing that, is it? Could, like, slide? So we move, like, in a diagonal direction, but keeping the same direction of the ship? So we get away from
Is
the
there
yellow
a slide?
To the left.
to the... Yeah.
Everybody clap your hands.
11, 12. Actually, that's not bad.
So we could
get us closer to
closer
that.
them, and we're out of the way of...
Yeah.
But we've also then got
It's not too bad.
enough scope to get
Yeah.
the littlers.
Sound good?
Yeah.
Yep.
Alright. Pairs. Head up. Still like a drift. Drifting.
29, which passes.
Yeah.
Oh, such a dickhead today.
Pikachu really got you.
It did. I think it's overtaken me.
12.
It's your new persona.
Sweet.
Keep on there, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
You just see him, like, Fast and Furious style, just punch the handbrake down. You just see Pez's chair relax all the way. Nice and easy. Ease it in. Easing it in. Just sip of his hot chocolate.
It's like family.
Watch as
Ooh,
this
shit.
one here
Okay.
finishes whatever it's doing. The door, as you're that close to it, and you see the door is on the side, and you see a. Give me a culture check, everyone.
Ooh.
23.
Aha.
23 for me.
Natural 20 or a 33.
Okay.
14.
You see, as you like come up and they're about to move, you see like a Kasathan wearing this like respirator hit a button, and they like are wearing all these. There's freebooter armor. You know what freebooter armor is. You see it like all over them, and their eyes, these darkened eyes, like lock onto your ship. They hit a button, and you watch the door close, and they turn around and look like they're walking back towards the cockpit. The ship then, and like you can't hear the noise, but you imagine the scraping as they push past this frigate, and their ship is heavily armored and looks like it's designed for ramming. They then do a tight turning circle, not as quick as your ship, but start coming round on the back of you.
Maybe got a flip and burn next time, maybe or something. Depends. Yeah.
I'm thinking slow burner. We're in.
Double check something.
We've got enough that the tracking would kick in
Mm-hmm.
as long as we can beat that target lock.
Yeah, if we turned around and shot the missile, and
Yeah.
we'll get there instantly.
I was just thinking for this turn because we can't move now. Because
We can't shoot the missile.
We're going to go to break before we jump into the gunnery
No.
phase because I want to look at a certain weapon and make sure I get this right. We're going to take 10 minutes. If you're here on Twitch, obviously for a YouTube podcast, we'll be back in a second. Until then,
Indeed.
we're going to take a break. See you in a minute. We are back.
Hello, hello.
Pretty sure we got some drinkages and stuff like that.
Yes, we do.
It was backwards with the ring. Yes, we do. I say.
Oh, yeah.
No, no.
We're going to do the Jaffa Cake advert.
Oh, you can only do that with a Jaffa cake, though.
That'd be rude to do with this.
Can't do that with a pie ring.
Nice.
But that's fine.
Fine.
Exactly, that's what you do with a pie ring. You abuse it. You're done. Obviously.
Well, where do we go from there?
No, let's go hula hoop, one on each finger.
So, ramming I've looked up.
Do go on.
Do tell.
A ramming weapon reinforces a starship's front quadrant to absorb collision
That
and
it
deal
does.
damage when steered into target.
Hell yeah.
Oh my God.
A ramming weapon must be mounted on the starship's front quadrant.
Yeah, well, that makes sense. Yeah.
If a ship with a ramming weapon ends its movement in an adjacent to an enemy in its forward arc, and the enemy ship has already moved during this helm phase, it can attempt to ram the ship. So basically, I need to end in a square next to you,
Okay.
and then I get to instantly, the pilot immediately attempts a gunnery check against the enemy ship. If successful, the attack deals a glancing blow. This deals ramming weapon listed, which this one is listed at a certain amount. If the attacking starship is one size category smaller than the enemy ship or larger, the successful attack also pushes the target 1 hex in the direction of the attacking ship is facing. So it's got all of those things on top of it. However, if the pilot's gunnery check fails, instead of dealing damage, the attacking ship takes damage equal to the ramming weapon's minimum damage. The starship can deal even greater collision damage when using a ramming speed crew action. So, just to be aware of on that one there. But it means that I need to pilot into an adjacent space of you. So I need to outdo you on the piloting, which this round I did, but I didn't have the movement to get there. To which end, we're going to jump straight back into it because Starship Combat, we haven't done this for a while. Jack's been all over the
I think
book.
we've all been over it. to be
It's
honest.
been incredible. You guys have been absolutely smashing it. So good on you. Keep it going, and who knows what's in it for you? Maybe a well done. Who knows?
Yeah,
A crisp high five.
that's all
We
we can
get to
hope for.
18%.
Oh, well, apparently we're on 19%. the
We're
other
on
day.
19% the other day.
Get back
My
down to
goodness.
15%.
Oh. So
How
now
dare
you've done
you?
it.
Yeah.
Sorry, guys.
Aim for the stars and look where we
You
get.
reached too far.
know.
No Christmas.
Oh, shucks. Please, sir. Not again.
Can we have another percent?
No. We are going to move into the gunnery phase. To which end, they are going to go first.
Oh, no.
Ah, be right.
Yeah, right. If we're in the gunnery phase, can I use my thing now?
Yep.
Cool. Was there any kind of iconography or anything about the vessel that kind of suggests any faction or...
Guild.
Yeah.
Give me a perception check. As you are close enough to have a look at it.
Oh, yeah.
Natural 20 for a 33, please.
Okay, so you see there is like on one of like the side, and they are like extra armor plating around the back end where you imagine the engine room is and where the thrusters are and everything. There is these like they're like wings and they kind of just add that extra protection. But I'd sprayed onto the starboard side of them, maybe the port side of them as they come round. You see like a Kasathan's head with this like respirator mask on, very similar but more stylized and aggressive looking. And the guy looked aggressive, but the actual imagery of them looks more so. And then behind them is a flag with a rusted blade, which looks really jagged. With that particular check, I will give you a culture check.
Okay. It's not great.
No, you won't know the faction.
17.
No. The DC was up in the 25s,
But they're pirates, right?
you get that feeling.
Cool.
Yeah, you just don't know the exact faction. And I think the reason you know that is because obviously you've seen the Shadow Captains one. So the iconography is a great thing to look for.
Yeah.
It's not the same as Shadow Captain Tallies.
That's cool.
They are going to make a shot. Keep going.
Yeah, I just wanted to put on my little captain thing there, if that's okay. My little captain's hat, and open comms, and give them a cheeky little taunt, if that's all right, before they start firing. And I'll be like, I'm gonna Home Alone it for a second, and I'm gonna get up a little splice of footage of Ida, talking about his pirate days. From what I imagine, we had downtime talking about piracy and shit, and just kind of so it's Ida's voice coming across, being like, yeah, and those only a lily-livered asshole would try and get to Broken Rock without knowing what they're in for. We told them to turn tail, and that's exactly what I'm saying to you. To try and bluff them. Natural 20! Knocking it out of the fucking park today with my expertise. 22 plus 32, 40.
Damn! So tell me what that does, because the DC is 20, so you're absolutely smashing the DC by 20.
So you use the communication system to broadcast a taunting message to the enemy vessel. Select an enemy vessel in a phase of combat, engineering, helm, or gunnery, then attempt to bluff or intimidate. I've gone bluff on this one.
Yep.
So the DC is 15 plus 1.5 times the enemy's Shatterstar tier.
So that's now technically 25. Still smashed by
if you are successful, each enemy character acting during the selected phase takes a -2 penalty to all checks for 1d4 rounds. Penalty increases to -4 if the enemy's check is made as part of a push action. Once used against an enemy starship, regardless of the outcome, taunt can't be used against that starship again during the same combat. So this is my one use of taunt against them. Thank fuck. So for 1d4 rounds, which should I go for? Which one's been rolling pretty well in these ones?
This one's been doing alright.
Yeah, should we give that one a cheeky little 1 round?
Said it was. Okay.
For 1 round, they have a -4 penalty to all checks.
So they're taking a -4 to this attack, yeah?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay.
And an extra -4 if they're doing a push action.
They did their action in the engineering phase. Cool. They're then piloting, and now they're taking a shot.
Are they just doing a normal shoot?
It is a normal shoot. Because they're not close enough to use the ramming prow. So still -4, yes? Mm-hmm. Can you read out, when taking shots, because obviously NPCs are different to written characters, obviously instead of base attack bonus and Dex modifier, is it piloting ranks and modifier?
I just knew where was that? There it is. So is it a normal D20 plus the gunner's base attack bonus, all the gunner's ranks and piloting skill.
Yep.
Plus the gunner's dexterity.
Yep.
Plus bonuses from any computer systems.
Yep.
Plus bonuses from any captain and science officer actions.
Yep.
Plus a range penalty if there's any penalty.
There's no range penalty. Okay, so they would get a +10 to this roll, -4.
So +6.
Okay, so they got +6 to this roll. What's your regular AC?
22. And I know that he got a 21.
No.
He's got a 21?
No.
I think we're good.
Okay.
Because he rolled a 15.
I rolled a 15.
Max.
Yeah, 15 plus 6. As this heavy laser kind of just starts firing past you, just as you manage to move out of the way.
That's how we fucking roll on the hook, boys.
Yeah, roll on the hook.
I think at the end of your comm, when you're saying, we sent them Scarpring, they're like, we have done picking apart this frigate, and now we will rip apart your ship and claim the salvage too.
Bring it, bitch.
There's not actually much flavour to them.
Yeah.
Okay. Engineering at the start of a new phase.
Okay.
Anything from you guys? These guys are doing something.
Would you like a little boost in engineering this time? Would that be helpful?
It depends if I'm pushing. I mean...
Push push it real good. 4 seconds.
There's not much point overpowering, so leave it. It's fine, thank you. I will just do a normal divert. Do you want a bit more move? Yep. Let's do a bit more move. So, let's be trying to beat a 22. That's not nice. Yes, definitely. 33, which beats a 22. So,
Absolutely.
an extra 2 little moves.
Okay. Engineering phase over.
Yep.
Captain phase.
Captain's waiting for the gunnery phase.
Cool, sweet. This guy will do something. 5 on the dice.
Plus 1001. Minus 4.
You said plus 10 out there, didn't you? Oh, that was for gunnery there. That was.
Gunnery, this one's slightly different.
So good. I had a really disappointing tea. I had spaghetti and sausages, thinking, oh, the nostalgia, and they've changed them. They're terrible.
The comm opens.
Hello!
Surrender now, or we will destroy your vessel.
I don't fucking think so, mate.
That is
Just instantly fucking.
that is a 25
On what?
on intimidate.
Do I have to roll anything against
How do
that?
we-
No, that is the captain's action to.
Okay.
So I
Taunt?
believe you. Yeah,
We
to
take a
taunt.
minus 4?
You take a -4 to the rest of your checks.
How many rounds has he got on that one then?
Yeah.
1.
Come on.
Yeah. Actually, he's a captain after my own heart.
Nothing else from engineering. Okay, let's move into the helm phase.
Helm. 22. This one.
Okay, Orion's Hope.
29.
Is that with the +2 as well?
No, that's not with a +2. So that's
It's up to you.
Yeah.
31.
Take it.
Yeah.
We've got plenty to go.
These hit the -4 on that.
No, so needs to hit the
27.
maths.
That's boy. You're having a great time, aren't you?
Oh, yeah.
Rules and maths!
Oh, my God.
Oh, me,
It's
oh,
just
my.
too much.
Best day, Jack's.
Yeah!
Best day, Jack's
you.
life.
Thank you.
Foley artist Steph. Here for all your needs.
Okay, I'll start doing these ones.
Yours +2 as well. Yours +2. Is your captain roll?
It depends on what I'm doing.
Gunnery.
So if I try and give an order, I'll spend a resolve to try and give an extra move, an extra action, basically. Would be quite hard,
Okay.
but I can try it.
Helm phase, now I've rolled up all of those ones. We have, moving first is yellow. So,
I forgot they were there.
Yeah.
podcast listeners, all my intercepts are different colours. This one's going to turn 1 and then go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
5.
And then turn 1, 6, 7, 8. It's going to stay just there.
Oh, 8, so.
This one's going to 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And believe it or not, unfortunately, this one has to go first, which is really annoying. They're going to make the check. What happens when they fail to back off?
Back off. Fail by 5 or more. No movement and a -4 to AC and TLC.
They only,
TL.
only just missed it, so it's not a -5.
If they'll move back 1 hex only.
Yeah.
I'll take that. Orion, Hope, you're up.
Cool. I am going to do called a flip and burn.
Oh.
So move half speed and do a 180.
Yeah, so you've got 12 hexes, so it's 6 hexes to flip and burn. You need to make the piloting check. What's the DC?
It's 10 plus 1.5,
Yeah.
so I've got to be at 22.
Yeah.
So I've got to roll a 3 or higher.
Yeah.
I rolled a 17.
Yeah, cool. Absolutely
Is that
different.
still in? Yeah, that's
Technically still in the front forward arc. So,
that's what I wanted.
Yeah.
It's half, up to half the speed, so you don't have to go the full 6.
No, but if we were here, we'd still be mostly in the front arc of these, and
That's
that
fine.
one if
Yeah, I
we
thought
were
I'd just let
here.
you know, just in case
Yeah.
you want to do a shorter.
No,
Okay.
we're still within, so we should be out of their front ranges, I believe.
So that one technically is facing that way.
That's fine.
I'm just hoping that this guy is still in our actual view, because
That's still
That's still in front arc.
no, it's just like because the frigate's kind of like
Yeah, you can shoot through.
Oh yeah, because it's
squares.
like 3
3
dimensional space.
kilometers of hex. Okay. Anything at this point from science officers? Captain's already done in this round for you guys.
Engineers then.
Can still do anything?
Did I do it? Or I did it at the beginning of the gunnery phase?
Not this one.
I don't think you've done this one.
I haven't done this one. No.
Yeah, because you were going to boost through the engineering, but you said I'll save it.
Yeah, I'll save it. So I'm waiting till
Is it-
gunnery again.
So gunnery's about to happen.
So I will, if I haven't done it for Roos yet, make a demand of Roos to try and improve his performance.
Okay.
I'm gonna kind of come up to the tam like, Roosy baby, maintenance it hard, my boy. It's at 27, which is 15 plus 1.5 times our starship's tier. Maths boy?
15.
15
So
plus
it'll be
1.5 our
27.
starships. Yeah, was right. Cool. Okay. So I'm making an inhumigate.
Okay.
28, 29, 30, 32, 33, 34,
It still won't be good.
36.
No, okay, never mind.
Wait, hang on, no, that's not maths. 18, 19, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 26 plus 7, 8, 9, 31.
Yeah.
So Roos now gets a +4 bonus to one specific check.
Remember, you get +4s to these because obviously the intimidator went through.
Minus 4s.
Yeah, -4 to that as well.
Okay, so
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you just passed because it was a 5.
just passed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So I forgot about that till this very moment.
Cool. So yeah, he's +4 to his next.
-4
Gunnery
is back on the that modifier.
yeah.
I think before we move
Yeah.
to the gunnery phase, the science officer would take a move.
Yeah.
I think we decided that a lock-on.
Okay.
She probably does. Does Sylph have 6 ranks in computers?
I believe so. Let me bring up her sheet. I've got it right here. They've got a +11 in it, so they've got 2 from ranks, 4 from intelligence, 3 from classicals, and +2 from instinct medicine. No, they don't.
So they cannot lock on.
Okay.
What's target system?
That's what I was just looking at. You can choose a system, core engine, life support sensors. Next attack against ships hits with a critical.
Scores it on a 19 or a 20. So we may as well do that.
For any further critical damage resulting from an attack, determine which system is affected.
Randomly as normal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ready?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So 5 plus 1.5 times the tier of the enemy starship, plus its bonus from defensive countermeasures. What's the DC?
Okay, let's have a look. So, systems. What 4 defences? So, give me the sum, please.
5 plus 1.5 times the tier.
So that's 5 plus 10 is 15.
Its bonus from any defensive countermeasures,
Defensive countermeasures has Mark 4 defences, which I believe is
which is a +4. I think.
+4. That could be +3 actually.
Oh, weird. Okay.
Yeah. It's going to work it out.
So 18. You want to roll?
I'll let you roll.
Okay.
I've been rolling pretty bad all night.
What's Sylph's bonus to computer checks?
11.
11 it was, wasn't it? With the +2, make it 13, but it would be -4 because of the thing we dig.
Bonus to target lock is a 4. Sorry, it is a 4. You're right.
So that's a 9 minus 14. Does not work.
Okay. It's an unusual ship.
Yeah, it's a pirate ship.
Aw. Okay, as we go into the gunnery then, start with the Ryan's Hope. You are at the top of the order.
I think now we blow a bit of a load.
Cass says blow the load, Bruce.
Bruce, we're blowing the load!
Maintenance farewell! So, -4 to the
It would be
roll,
another -4 though, wouldn't it?
but you cleared it out.
we've cleared out that
You've given it a
minus,
+4,
'cause I've
you've got the
given it-
-4, so
yeah.
it's an even roll, so it's only the regular -4, remember?
Regular -4. Alright. Fuck it, we'll do it.
Yeah.
Go on
Is
then.
that including the
It'd be the +2, so we'll try treat it as a -2 because of the tetranode thing, right? So that actually will be a +8 because that's included in that.
So it's a +8 at the moment.
+8 whatever we roll.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Someone else make the roll because I did the last one.
9.
9 + 8 is 17.
And that's against target
lock.
Plus ranks in piloting is a miss, I'm afraid. 21.
We didn't actually say what gun we were using.
Yeah.
No.
That was the coil guns. Tell you what, I'll make it fair. I'll do a D100 below 50 coil guns. Above it, missile launcher. 46.
Coil guns it was.
There it was. There we go.
Okay. So
And now we shoot the missile launcher.
What was the total?
17 for target lock.
Was that regular one?
Oh, so 17 would then, if you're doing the coil
Against
guns, it
regular
would have been regular
AC.
AC.
17 is still a miss, I'm afraid.
Okay, right. We're shooting the missile launcher at that boy there.
Okay.
Yeah? Is that what we're doing?
Yes.
Okay,
Missile
okay.
launcher, -2.
Right,
Right.
so 18
Yes.
plus
Plus the
8.
8. We've already done the minuses, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah,
Because we counted out with a
26.
minus.
Yeah.
Yeah. So 26.
26.
Against target lock on that one there.
from our slow burn heavy missile launcher.
Hits. The
But it only has a speed of 8 hexes. Does it reach? Probably not. So it doesn't quite get there.
No.
so is that you fired it out towards them, yeah?
Yeah. Boom. Hello.
You, it means that in the next round, during the gunnery, you get to pilot things. It should have a turn speed as well, that particular missile.
Yep.
It should have its own, basically, piloting stats.
If you've got it.
Yes, I have.
Okay, so this missile goes out, because these are basically homing on, so you get to control. Okay, here we go. Nothing else from you guys then.
That's the entire of the gunnery phase.
Okay, they're going to fire their heavy laser cannons at you.
Back off. What a smash.
Pass.
24 against your regular AC.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm just going to put that down there. I believe I need the D8s. These have quite a range on them. Just going to double check. They should absolutely be able to hit you. With the weapons. There it is.
Power Rangers.
Heroes
Ooh,
of the
10.
show.
Power Ranger power.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I actually can't get you.
Oh, get fucked.
Oh,
I love it when a plan comes
I
together.
love it.
Just open comms. Suck it, bitches.
Nice try.
That's annoying.
This
Okay.
is TJ Hammer. Can't touch this.
The rest of these guys, though, you're in.
Respect the mustache.
Yeah.
Let's do some firing arcs from these guys.
So we didn't get hit then.
We didn't get hit.
No.
No, out of range.
We've been fucking
We're
smashed.
all out
hang
of
on.
range.
It's range increment, isn't it? So I just take another -2 to that because I can shoot past the range. It's just that you take the range increments penalties. Not D&D, you go past
I
it.
can't remember if that was a thing and stuff.
So, technically that'd be a 22 against your regular AC.
Which would still hit.
Okay.
Beats it.
22 is what I'm looking to beat, yeah?
Yeah.
Do double check that one for me.
Yeah, for every range increment beyond the first, take a cumulative -2 penalty.
Okay, 48.
Do they still have their
4,
bluff?
5, 6, 7.
You're intimidating against them.
No.
No. That was only that.
14,
One round.
15,
One thing.
18. 19 points.
Against our front arc.
Front arc.
Alrighty, we're down to the heavy heights of. Why am I robbing that out?
You good, bro.
With such flourish as well.
41 on the front.
So you down to 41.
Yeah.
Damn! Those shields are
We got
good.
60 on each side, bitch.
Oh, cocky Jack. Okay, Interceptor Yellow. They have a. Ooh, they've got 20 hexes they can shoot a torpedo at. Yep, 11 away into your
11 away.
target lock.
Ooh,
that's gonna
that
hit.
could hit. No.
No.
Oh.
10 on the dice. Yellow can't do it.
Oh.
Nope. Nope.
You're killing me, man.
Sorry.
That's it.
Yeah, cool.
That is all of the arcs done. Everything else is done. I will point out your piloting of this has been really good to take out the arc. So well done. Let's have a look at as we move into the next engineering phase. Start of round 6.
Okay. Overpower. So I'm going to try and do that thing again. That thing I did last time. I'm doing it again. So it's a resolve point. Just get it up to do. So I need to beat a 27. But we don't have the -4 anymore, do we? It's dropped, cleared. So I have a +17 to the roll. So anything above a 10 is fine, I believe.
Is that cocked?
Okay. No.
Nah.
Does not work.
Okay.
Do not divert anything. Does it fail?
Minus 6,100 credits. Kazambra, you have been fined 6,100 credits.
No.
No, it doesn't say anything on a fail. So
Okay.
I'm afraid nothing happens. Shit.
Overpower is weapons, yeah?
Overpower is power to 3 different systems.
We're also trying that. 11 on the dice.
What's the tier of that ship again?
7.
7. So you're adding plus 11, so you need 26 DC.
Doesn't meet it.
At least we're stalemating it, that's fine.
Yeah.
Okay. We move anything from the captains to the science officers.
We can jump into each other's positions, can't we?
Yes.
If we want to. I'm going to jump in temporarily to this science officer position. I'm just going to... Excuse me, ladies. Just one little thing. Because we haven't got a proper read on this guy yet, have we? So I want to try and scan, please.
Go for it.
So it's...
Good for Prato.
16, 26...
You said you had a +3 countermeasure on that thing, didn't you?
29.
+4, sorry. Yep.
Cool.
100%.
So this particular frigate, 29 you say?
Yes.
It is dead in the water. It is a complete shutdown, critical on the PCU, on the engines. Weapon systems, it doesn't seem to have that many, only really has countermeasures. This is a medical frigate.
Oh, I was meaning the piracy one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
The rammer.
The rammer.
I'll stretch my mouth, and I'll tell you what you get on that one. You absolutely smash it through. So countermeasures, Mark 4, you know that one. So it gets +4 to its target lock, plus the piloting ranks, which technically is a 7. I mean, you know its target lock is 21 and its regular AC is 20. It is a small explorer vessel, crew of 5, but can hold up to 12. It has a large expansion bay in the middle and the engine room towards the back. It has heavy laser cannons on the front and a ramming prow. That is it. Shields are shields 60. It has lost them on the front. No, it hasn't lost them on the front from your attack.
Not yet.
Apologies, not yet. I thought it had done that. 15 in each quadrant, basically.
Yeah.
HP of... Bring up the sheet. 65 hull points. Critical threshold of 13. Good turn 1. Speed 8.
Cool. I will reel all this off to the crew, kind of quick fire, like 15 in each quad, 65 to get through. Got heavy laser cannons in the forward arc. Mark 4. Come on, team, we can do this. Hustle! And then I'm going to go back to my chair and fully Riker it.
Okay, so engineering phase done. You've been in the science officer position, to which end then we are on the helm phase. There are no more minuses around. Orion's Hope.
What
I need
we
to roll
doing?
for it. 26. I got 28.
I'm having a ring. I just said ring. I used that with a +2.
Yeah.
Cool. How many have we used this time? I used 1. You used 1.
Yeah, so
Did you use 1?
No.
Oh.
Fuck you.
Fuck me then.
Orion's Hope was what, sorry?
28, I think you said.
Yeah, 28, sorry.
And rammer.
Rammer.
Bad roll.
We love
Oh, that's a bad miss.
He loves
That's
his
a
rammer.
very bad roll. That was a 2 on the dice.
Excuse me.
Shit. Okay. Moving first is Orange, who is going to barrel roll. Yeah, low tier ships, they make that. Maybe over there. Blue is going to
Can I do it?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. No, 9, 10, 11.
That's what she's thinking.
I wish I gave you more.
Was there a? I can't remember if there was a partnership for back off.
What was that? Back off?
Yeah.
Yeah, there is.
Yes, there is. Plus DC 10 plus 1.5 times the tier.
They don't make it. They go one back. And red is going to.
Is it by 5 or more? They failed it.
Yes.
So they get a -4 AC, 2 AC and TL as well.
There's a ring right there on the other side of your screen there.
Amazing. It's on yellow. Red is also going to back off. Oh my god.
Back one again.
The tier is really low though, so hang on.
It's tier 1, wasn't it?
It was a tier 1, so they've only got to beat 10 plus
A 1.
1.5 times, so it's 11. They don't fail by 5, but they only move back 1.
Yeah.
That's annoying, and they don't change their arc. That's fucking frustrating. Technically, the ram raid goes first. It should have happened after the third one of those. I just knew that they're all moving before you. Ooh, you've done a K turn.
Speed. Remind me to upgrade the thrusters next time we're going to upgrade the ship.
Okay, I'll add it to the to-do list.
Thank you. Put it on the whiteboard.
Oh!
Already there.
Say they move 1 back and gain a -4.
Yeah.
Is that one?
Ooh.
They tried to back up as well.
That's coming in now.
Open
That's
comms.
not good for me.
Open comms. You'd have failed that on your flight test. Come on, reverse round a corner. You can do it. Bitch.
You think they had a flight test?
The captain's going to try and intimidate. Go fuck yourself.
Lol.
13.
Okay.
28.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck you, -4, bitches. But that's not good for me.
Hang on, can they do that? Because you can only do it once per Starship Combat.
Then no, they can't.
No.
Well played. Fuck you, bitch. Flavour.
I read my shit.
Read yours.
Anything else from commanders or from science officers or anything like that?
I'm back in my seat now.
I mean, we have
Who
to
needs
move now,
stuff?
don't we? Oh,
You've taken an action.
we,
Yes.
we haven't
Somebody
moved
else
yet.
We haven't moved
No,
yet.
so you need to move.
Oh,
yeah,
yes,
sorry.
yeah.
But so does the
A
missile.
lot going on.
So does our little missile there.
Cool.
I'm a little torpedo, short. and
Torpedo.
Everyone put
Torpedo.
on their seat belts.
stout. Click every trick crew.
Bruce, buckle him up. You just see.
Fan.
you just see Pez like lift up his hot chocolate, take a massive swing, and he's got like a chocolate mustache, and he's like,
Try hard.
you just see. He just puts both thrusters into full as full power. So I'm going to spend a resolve point, and I've got an over 6, and I'm going to push so I can move up to 1.5 times my speed.
Nice.
I'm going to move. 1, 2, 3. Oh,
That was 9 where you are now.
that's not enough front after though, is it?
No, you would have to turn.
But I can't because I used full.
Well, if that's 9, we can start turning around now.
Unless it says on full throttle you can't turn.
True.
No, I add +2 to my distance.
Oh,
So
you have to move
I have
3
to
and then
move
turn.
3 to turn.
Oh, okay. So is it up your turn speed? does it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Well,
So you've moved 9,
it slows the turn speed if you think
Yeah.
about it, yeah.
So that was 9.
Yeah.
so you could then.
Turn once.
So that's 12.
Hang on.
No.
Right. So
No.
you would have gone
9.
Yeah.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So you'd have gone 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Then 9 to turn 1.
But it's +2, so that would actually be 3.
Yeah, but we've already moved the tiles before
okay,
to
yeah.
turn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you need to move 3 to be able to then turn 1.
Okay.
So we've done 10.
Yeah.
So now if we wanted to turn again, we have to move 3 tiles forward
Yeah.
to then turn. So it depends whether you want to actually maybe turn here for a 9,
Yeah.
10, then turn to 11, and then
Yeah,
it's
I
up
might-
to you.
I'd go there, then
12,
turn.
So that's 13.
Yeah,
because
technically still in the front arc.
Yeah.
And then you can stick it there.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
If as long as we're in the front arc,
Yeah.
just double hit it.
Okay. Torpedo.
Torpedo move.
I assume
Torpedo.
he's going into there, right?
Yeah.
Look at it.
It's going to hit in this gunnery phase, isn't it? Yeah. I don't think it needs. You fired out last time and hit, so I think it's going in.
Because we've already made the target lock, so
Yeah.
it's locked on.
Yeah, exactly that. So just has to make contact with them. To which end, then, let's start shooting. You guys get to start shooting first. Let's start with the missile.
I'm just seeing if their critical hits stack. So the smouldering stacks.
Possibly if it says
Read the thing.
unless it says doesn't stack with other critical hit effects.
It probably will say.
But this is just straight up damage.
Yeah.
So
No.
Yeah.
Oh, a lot of 7s.
Cool.
14, 21, 25, 29, 34, 40
40 points of straight damage.
damage.
So we've shot 3 now. So take action.
take 15 off the shields.
Open comms. Whoops.
Did you see where our missile went?
Spoiler alert. Up your butt.
So it was 40 points, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
It's 25 through. There's that one there. It does go past the critical hit threshold.
Is that a 90?
That's a 90.
That's a 90. Huh?
90.
A
So that's the
90.
PCU again, is it?
That's the PCU power core thingamajig.
Okay, PCU is now glitching.
Yes.
Can mark that on this one because this one's got its own character sheet.
Ooh, fancy.
Okay. Now your regular weapons. Are you going hell for leather?
Well, I mean, that was just the missile that hit there.
Exactly. So now your regular weapons.
Are we hitting just once? Or throwing another missile?
They've got a -4 to their ACs.
Oh, well.
Uh-huh.
We might as well, haven't we, lads?
So, yeah.
Let's do it.
Go on, I mean, you roll because I rolled the last one.
Maintenance. Who's rolling? You've been rolling like shit, but now I'll probably roll like shit.
You roll for you doing the missile one?
16.
Missile?
Yes.
Yeah.
Missile. 16 plus things.
We can do a +10 with another
26.
+2. Yeah.
Yeah, so, yeah.
Yeah. 26 to hit.
26.
On a
Hits.
target lock.
Lovely.
Beautiful.
Roll that damage again.
He's
You
got
did
the
the
dice.
damage, do the damage.
So that's 6, 7, 10, 20, 26.
26!
Yeah. God, we're good.
A massive hit and once more past the critical threshold.
89, which is again the PCU.
So that
Goes down
Which
to
goes down to the next one,
malfunctioning.
malfunctioning.
So, malfunctioning. A malfunctioning system is difficult to control. Crew actions involving the system except the hold it together and patch engineer actions take a -4 penalty. Also, crew members can't take push actions using that system. If the power core is malfunctioning, all actions aboard the starship not involving the power core take a -2 penalty. This penalty stacks with penalties from critical damage conditions affecting other systems. That's massive. That is huge. Now the coil guns.
Can I pull it?
Do it, do it.
11
Respectable.
plus a 10, 21 to hit. Direct AC.
Yep. With that target lock and that AC down -4, those
Yep.
absolutely hit.
30. This is 8.
Get him.
124. Yeah.
Yeah.
We don't have the other
That
card
4 over by you, the red one's cocked to shit.
Yeah,
Yeah,
okay.
it is.
Yeah, I'll roll it. Yeah.
Better.
4,
Went from a 4 to a 1. Better.
12. Plus those 2 is 14. Oh, really not a lot working out. 16. 18 only for that one.
18.
18.
This barrage of fire is absolutely devastating. It's huge.
I hope there wasn't anything on that ship that we wanted.
Yeah. Oh well.
Because they did just, like, completely
Get Roy out.
nickel that shit. Maybe we can.
That's your shooting over. Obviously, everybody else then gets to shoot as well.
Happy. We haven't taken anything on the old aft yet.
No.
Outside of the arc.
That'll be outside as well, won't it? No? Okay, no, really?
Forward arc.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, I was thinking range.
There and there. So that one's in range. That one's going to take a target lock shot at you.
Target lock shot?
That is a 15 against your target lock.
No.
Okay. Yellow outside of arc. Red outside of arc. Which only leaves Raid Rammer.
Ram us, daddy.
Oh, yes.
You get this like comm, this
So
like
deranged.
the comm comes up and there is this like glitching screen. You can see sparks going off behind them. The last thing we do is take you with you. Then we've done it. We've done our job as raiders.
Yeah, whatever, bro. Get fucked.
Fire at will, destroy them.
That'll hit our body with it.
Yeah, it's gonna hit.
Is this right at our front, is it?
Yeah. This is 48. 5.
Oh, yeah.
11, 12, 13 points.
Oh, we're so scared.
And it's like, it hits into your shields. Your shields take pretty much all of that brunt force as then their ship just explodes and they are no more. Like, just parts of their ship are just adrift in space.
28 on the front.
We are still in combat as these other little SWATs are now around. Engineering and science and captains, anything you guys want to do at this point?
Who are we going after next, kids?
I mean, it's got to be the little guys, right?
Which colour? Pick a colour.
Orange.
Okay. I'm gonna open comms to this orange ship. Be like, you see that? Do you want that to happen to you? Because that's what'll fucking happen. To put in a taunt. So that is going to be... let's make that an intimidate. So it'll be...
Can't do that. Once per...
No, but it's per enemy starship.
Oh, nice. Awesome.
Yeah.
Well done.
Outplayed again.
I love it.
Oh, red shit!
It's good. That's fucking amazing.
So it's a DC plus 1.5 times the enemy's starship's tier. So 12, 20. That's 30, 36 on the intimidate.
That will fucking smash it.
Yeah, 100%.
Each enemy.
Which one's this on?
So this is on orange. They are going to, in this phase, take a -2 penalty to all checks for 2 rounds. And the penalty increases to -4 if their thing is made part of a protection.
Yep. Okay, 2 rounds, -2, did you say?
Yep.
Okay. Orion type piloting check then.
Distracted by your crunching. 23. I am going to use the +2 just so it keeps us. So that's 20. What Jack said.
Amazing.
25, staying alive.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
1.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You'll go. As they all begin to you can see that they're a bit disjointed now, but they all try and bring themselves round towards the rear. We see it cinematic. It's shh, as it looks like they're trying to flank, but you're about to kick it.
Kick it.
Kick it real good.
Where's the fly backwards? Back off. Yeah. What's our move?
12.
10 in a minute.
Oh.
I haven't actually taken my engineering phase.
Well, I've said it. Go on, take it.
I will try to divert power to the thrusters.
Thrust!
I will thrust away!
Oh, a mighty
I
thrust!
certainly mighty thrust.
That's just at the fucking Shadowrun
I'm going to engineer this.
for the sexual thrill.
Yeah, the speed is now 12.
Feels like I'm engineering nothing at all. Nothing at all.
Make the check, please. Now what? Emily.
17.
Damn it.
Move 6 back then.
36.
Beep, beep.
3.
There's vehicle, there's reverse.
Orion's hope. You just see him look back, one arm on the other chair.
Family.
Okay.
It's been a long day.
Into the gunnery. Outside of all of their arcs.
Right, we have 1 missile left. Yeah.
Well,
Light him up.
yeah, do it.
Yeah, alright.
For the vine.
He will once again fire at will using both guns. So, TJ, fire the missile launcher.
No.
Oh no.
No.
Oh no. Well,
No.
4
plus
10, right?
14.
14,
Oh,
which I think does
does
hit.
do the thing.
Uh-huh.
Which one are we actually targeting?
Red,
We have to be red.
The red one, yeah.
Yeah.
We just
Yeah,
like
it's-
shoot them all.
with the missiles, yes.
Yeah.
We're just like kids with toys at this point. Like,
That is exactly what we're doing.
Yeah.
Go, Charmander.
Go, Pikachu!
Dika D.
Yeah, I mean,
Cool. Alright.
fire it up.
Oh,
14, 21, 23, 26, 32, 48.
That's the biggest yet.
that's what she said.
They have a HP of 30 and shields at the back of 1.
What a back shot.
Oh my god.
All right, Kardashian.
We'll take a shot at the weakened one, I
Breaking the
suppose.
info spare.
Yeah, it's got
All
a
guns
minus
at the
4 to
weakened
target
one.
lock.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, so 9 plus another 10, so 19 to hit that one.
Oh, that red's
Four.
cocked again.
8, 12, 14, 18, 19, 20, 24.
Welcome to Counting with Jack.
It's our next show. That's at the orange one, yeah?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, not been hit before. So let's grab that one there. How much damage?
24.
And that is in its port arc, so it loses 3 off their 1. 21 taken. Critical threshold, please.
That's another 93, so power core goes down
The
1.
90s today.
Jesus.
Oh yeah.
Okay, PCU is glitching. Next up is back to start the rounds.
Cool.
I will tell you now, these guys are going to try and get out of here now. They are scrambled.
Amazing.
Narratively, do you want to carry on picking them apart, or are you just like,
Let them go and live to tell the tale.
Yeah, we've.
The first ship that we blew up, the Ram Raider,
yeah,
would the people still be alive if they had
Well.
environmental protection?
it's possible, but it's a pretty bad wreck.
Yeah.
I know that Starship Combat for you guys says if your ship's destroyed, it's just the drift.
Yeah.
For these guys, I'm like, I'm fucking gone.
Well, I was thinking especially as they were caught on fire, then got hit by a second missile that's essentially...
Yeah, probably gone.
Napalm too.
Do we let these
I think
ones
we let
go
them
to
go.
tell? I'll open comms as they're fleeing.
Get out of here, you!
Get out of here, and you tell everyone that the spirit of Idakatoro haunts these drifts. Fuck off!
You can make an intimidate check.
Okay.
Do it with his helmet on.
Oh yeah. Oh my fucking god. Okay, well it's a natural 1, but that makes it 25.
They are. You get one back, which is like a. They've got like tendrils all over their face. You're not quite sure what the race is, but they're just like, we don't know who that is. We're going. And those other 3 ships leave.
Yeah.
And they, you can see them like, powering down weapons and stuff. They will take the one that's like heavily. And they kind of like limp it away.
Should we go and see if anyone's alive?
I think we go get on the frigate and see if we can help anyone out.
Do we go past the debris bit, see if there's anything there?
I mean, you might as well. Pez, you did a marvellous job.
Yes, very good.
I put you all the way down to 5 strikes now because of
I'm going
that.
to give you all a credit stick.
Hey.
We haven't done Starship Combat for a long time.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
That went pretty smoothly, thank you.
I know it's a lot, but you all like went back into rule books and you all went into like
Fucking nerds.
yeah, and you guys were amazing.
Fun.
So you were all getting a
Thank you.
credit stick for that.
Thank you, Ian.
Because that was incredible. Thank you so very, very much. At this point,
Yes. I'll go to the bit.
you tell me what you're doing.
I think we pull the frigate
Yeah.
and try and supply some help to anyone who might be alive. And
Look for survivors.
maybe get them to dosh out a bit.
Yeah. Oh, Kaz, cheeky.
Hey, well, look, I'm just saying, we've done a good deed here.
We have done a good deed
Yeah.
by murdering people in the sky.
Murdering the
cl-
murderers.
Murdering the murderers
Remember
in the sky.
PR spin?
Yeah.
They were pirates, come on.
But we've established pirates are people.
Indeed. But they are still pirates.
They are still pirates, and they were bad pirates.
Yes.
So let's get up
Yeah,
next
let's
to the
go.
frigate.
Start
Getting up next to the frigate.
docking with the
So-
frigate.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Gently.
Just tease it.
Yeah.
Tip to
You-
tip.
Teaser in.
Move up, and you see that all down the would be the port side of it is
Come.
heavily dented and rounded. You can see that. Wow, the Steph's gone. We'll let that settle for a minute.
Oh my god.
Oh, but then it'll be weird and sticky.
Offer them a
It's cold,
tissue.
isn't it?
Oh,
Right, clear
Yeah.
that out. it's the episode. It's the 69. It's
To be
just-
fair, yeah.
Yeah.
It's always ending in a mess.
Right, I'm over it.
Yeah.
The port side is mangled. The actual frigate itself is long. It's longer than your ship. It's maybe like double the length of yours, and you can tell that it is kitted with different canisters and supplies on the outside as well as the inside. A lot of the outside has been picked away, clearly by these pirates, but you can also see that there are these canisters, and you can give me a medicine check or an engineering check.
Oh, I'm
I'm actually going to do a medicine check. It's actually better than my engineering now.
Really?
Yeah.
Right, good.
going to use my medicine, but as my fast retrieval, I can use my computers.
Silver's going to also use the computer to scan.
I got to 21 on medicine.
21 medicine.
19 on
19. Silver rolled a 7 plus 13, dirty 20 to scan.
33.
That's
33. Okay.
Is that Ian's?
Yes, it's one of mine.
Oh, okay.
Those ones.
The little tiny tooth-looking one and the
toothpick.
Galaxy the Border Bard. That's in the dice tray. Roll a 1. It's in the dice tray. Roll a 1. One on. I'm a witch. The canisters are oxygen canisters. You imagine that is kind of one of the things that they would carry on mass if they are carrying medical supplies or anything like that to different places. The one by the engines has been rammed into, and it's gone into the ship and set fire to the engine bay.
no.
So there is just like a pure oxygen canister has just gone off on the
Whoopsie-daisy.
inside, basically. And you can see that like the ship has lost all atmospherics, so that while it's still burning for the moment, will probably go out at some point unless there's anything else fueling it in there. It's a mess, and you can see that like people were starting to pick it clean until you showed up. But it is powerless at the moment. Should take that off. I'll show you
Ooh.
Ooh. Murphy's prep to battle map.
Good luck for the back.
Away with you.
Away.
Away with you!
Away.
You can fuck off with that.
Catholic school trauma.
Fuck
Oh shit, that's fucking cool.
me. Jesus.
Look at the size of that.
Yeah, it's fucking blinded here.
Damn. Oh, that is
So, I'm actually going to turn it this way.
Look at that beauty.
I can make them like that anymore.
Another fire
Oh,
just
and
there.
fire.
This one's gone, obviously. That, technically... Come here.
Oh my god, it's like Mighty Machines. It's so cool.
That can come out. You see that that's open, and yeah, that's fine. So I'm going to take this away, and then I will open it up to the camera. So this is a large frigate that
Other adjustments and so on.
there you go, hovers in space as you probably bring the Hope in close. You can see that that side door is open. You can see that like some cargo inside is just floating around. You tell me what you're doing.
Right. What's the first port of call?
This area here is like where it's been crushed into and is on fire.
And they're currently without power, yeah?
Yes.
Okay.
Help people out?
Let's see if we've got survivors.
Yes.
Environmental protections on, please.
Whoop.
Like the bubble.
And we just go like
Yeah.
straight out.
Let's go in.
All right.
There she is.
I'll
There's
let you
our
place-
girl.
I'll let you place the Hope down.
Hope.
You can remove the top off the Hope if you want, just to fucking get in there.
Get in there. Must be sweet.
Bruce is like, I'll stay with the ship. Silver's also like, I might be in there later on, but for now I'll stay with the ship.
Sure.
They will just stay in science officer and the gunner position.
That's on top. Let's go.
And it's up to you guys. What you do now?
We're leaving the ship with the environmental protections on.
Yeah.
Yep.
We're going to head into the frigate and try and find survivors.
Okay. Heading in. So you can tell that there are these cargo doors here. There is a forward airlock towards the what would be the bridge of the ship as well. But it's up to you where you choose to go.
Okay, that's right. Someone do something else while I'm trying to figure something out. This. Yeah.
Probably not an idea to open an airlock if people are there, right?
Yeah.
So, through the open cavity.
Yeah. Get bare and just kind of hold on to like some handles ready to jump through the gap.
Okay. You guys make your way across, and it's like that little jump as you position yourselves. You probably come out of the airlock that's by the crew quarters. Leave and like jump across. And manage to get yourselves onto the ship. It's only a small spacewalk. I'm not going to have you make checks or rolls to disappear off or anything like that. And you land and you like get your mag boots ready. Or are you staying 0G?
I think we're mag, right?
Oh my god.
Yeah,
Let's be safe.
Yeah.
You enter
Always got to be safe.
Yeah.
into the cargo bay. It's not supposed to be split. Oh, I just picked it up wrong. Oh, that's fine. It's joined! It's joined! You see that there are crates floating around everywhere. You see a body over here. Actually, it's already in there. Absolutely fine. And you can see that like crates that are marked medical just floating in the air. It's almost like you have to like push them apart as you walk through. But the most dominating thing in the center of the room is a mono-wheel envocycle, which
Hamster craziness right there.
TJ's hyperventilating.
as you see this single-wheeled bike in the center of this cargo bay. And we'll see you next week.
Oh.
Legitimate salvage.
We're going to end the YouTube and the podcast there, and we'll be back in a moment for the Drift Debrief. Until then, thank you very much to people watching the show, people listening. May the dice gods be ever in your favour, and we'll see you next week.
See you later.
Bye.